same-game parlay fell short, snapping a run of 3 straight successful DraftKings same-game parlays. Let's try to make it 4 out of 5 today, and I'm going to start by taking the bet that each team scores over 2.5 total runs. I typically reserve this version of this wager for parlays for games at Coors Field, but this is one of those matchups that warrants an exception. Even prior to this series, this has paid out in half of the 6 meetings at Fenway Park between these teams earlier this season, the early season exceptions being a 12-2 Boston win and Baltimore wins of 4-2 and 10-0 back in May. This bet even paid out in 5 out of 9 meetings between the Birds and Sox at Camden Yards, and that's before you factor in this week's series so far. I am going to set a cap on Boston's offense, saying the Red Sox were under 7.5 total runs today. They scored 21 total runs across the first 2 games of this series, so I don't want to set this cap too low. Better to hit on a successful bet that's a bit more conservative than to miss being just a tad bit too aggressive. Finally, I'm taking Baltimore to win the race to 1. The Orioles scored at the top of the first inning both Monday and Tuesday, and while they don't necessarily need to score quite that quickly to ensure this bet hits, a first inning run from the O's today is a guaranteed check for this bet. But just having the Orioles be the first team to get on the board is all we need, whenever that may happen. It did not happen yesterday, as Boston scored in the first inning. On their own, these picks are paid at minus 140, minus 400, and minus 130, but combine them into a same-game parlay, now that's skyrocket to plus 270. The DraftKings Sportsbook is an official sports betting partner of Major League Baseball. This week, new customers can bet $5 on any team and get $100 in free bets no matter what. Just use code DIAMOND when you sign up. Let's get back to you, Melanie.
Drew, the numbers all make sense, especially given last night was unusually quiet between these two teams. We will see how these odds play out. We wrap up O's Extra, presented by DraftKings Sportsbook. When we come back, Orioles and Red Sox, the season finale.
Everyone loves an underdog story. You know why? Because it fills you with hope, makes you believe, right? Hold on now. Did you say any team? So now I can bet the overdog for underdog odds? Team Overdog, where you at? Let me hear you.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Bet just $5 to win $200 if your team wins. Action's so good, why bet NFL anywhere else?
This is the 2022 Nissan Pathfinder and Rogue. With a range of drive modes and intelligent off-road technology, you can take a Sunday stroll in the least basic of places. The 2022 Nissan family of SUVs. Anything but basic.
Get 1.9% financing for 36 months on 10 models, or shop our inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles.
The appeal of Tavala for me was just being able to scan a recipe.
What's up, MR? Welcome in. Greg and John, DoorDash, welcome in.
Tavala meals
we'll get rolling here in just a minute.
To your door, no hassle. All you do is open your meal, scan it on the oven. It makes me feel really happy that I don't have to clean. I mean, who doesn't want to have a personal chef? Really good.
Tavala, your secret weapon for impossibly convenient home cooking. Browse this week's meals at Tavala.com.
Tavala is the easiest home-cooked meal I have ever had.
Take your barcode, and then you just hit scan.
Press that scan button.
Slightly, Greg and John, slightly.
So here's the fun part.
Very slightly.
And just like that, 20 minutes later, it's done cooking my meal.
How good does this look?
You cannot get this from a microwave.
Tavala, your secret weapon for impossibly convenient home cooking. Browse this week's meals at Tavala.com.
O's Extra pregame show is brought to you by Nissan. You deserve a car that thrills you, and Nissan's got an exciting full line that'll put goosebumps on your goosebumps. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop your local Nissan store at nissanusa.com today. And by Hyundai. Learn about Hyundai's advanced technology and award-winning safety. Visit buyhyundai.com. Orioles wrapping things up with the Red Sox, and we talked about this earlier in the season for the Orioles when they started having a lot of first sense moments. Well, if the Orioles can take a win today, they will finish 10-9 on the season against Boston, the first time they've taken a series against the Red Sox in the season since 2017, when they also went 10-9 against the Red Sox. But to hear more about what Brandon Hyde has been dealing with in this series, as well as a look ahead at today, we'll send it down to the dugout for more from the manager.
Right, with Jordan Lyles only going 2 innings his last start, are you going to keep him in line, or are you going to bump him up?
We're going to move him up, so he's going to pitch Friday night, and there would be Voth on Saturday, Bradish Sunday. This allows Voth to get an extra day, somebody that we're monitoring closely and throwing a lot of innings so far, and to give him an extra day, and Jordan after that unusual start the other night, bring him back a day early.
Now, during that series, these guys are facing Judge. Was that part of your calculation, putting a veteran like Lyles in there for Friday night?
No. I was really hoping he hit one more last night. No, that had anything to do with it, honestly.
Yeah, but I mean, is it going to be strange? Is it going to be strange for you with the crowd going nuts this weekend? And everybody but your dugout hoping that
it's going to be a little bit unusual. It's going to be a great atmosphere. That's going to be fun to be involved in that type of atmosphere. Let's hope we pitch them well and win the game, win the games. But I don't know what to expect, to be honest with you. And I kind of watched how the Blue Jays pitched him this last series, and hats off to him yesterday for doing what he did. It's cool for the game. The moment with him and his mom and the Maris family, that's awesome. So, and he's a great guy too. So happy for him, and I hope he does it the series after ours.
The next win for this team gets you guys confirmed, at least 500 this year. Does something like that matter? A benchmark like that matter for this club?
It does. It matters to me, for sure. We'd like to win as many games as we can to end the season. We talked about finishing. We got beat last night by Rich Hill. We didn't pitch really very well the night before, unfortunately. I'd like to see us win today. Play competitively today, win, even the series, and feel good going into New York.
How long do you think Mike Baumann, the leash is on him?
I would hope to get 5 innings out of him. If it's efficient and he's pitching well, maybe more. But I think he threw 460-ish, something like that, his last time out.
What made Keegan Aiken so effective last night compared to some of the other outings?
Aggressiveness. For me, that was the best he's been in a long time. Maybe a little bit of chip on the shoulder also, something to prove after getting optioned out and then recalled. But it was 95-96, and for me, that was what Keegan Aiken can be. A guy that's got that much life to his fastball with a short arm slot, the way he throws. It's tough to hit, and just threw a ton of strikes last night. Did a great job.
Well, and again, for Keegan Aiken to go those 3 innings, inheriting a runner in scoring position, by the way, and only giving up 1 hit, it was a crucial bridge for the Orioles as they needed to give their arms a break. That bullpen ERA is up from a 2.80 to a 5.56 over these last couple of weeks. That's ultimately been the difference for the Orioles.
Top guy, welcome in, Jeannie, welcome in.
Who have exceeded well beyond the limits they have had to experience in any of the previous 3 seasons. But for the Orioles today, again with that bridge, you feel a little more comfortable with Mike Baumann on the mound. He'll be taking on Nate Eovaldi. Nasty Nate has missed 69 games this season. He's coming off of the active list today after missing his last 36 due to right shoulder inflammation. He missed parts of June and July with lower back inflammation. And apparently this was a start that he demanded to have. He said, I owe it to one last start for Red Sox fans to come back and show them that we are still competitive, as he is an impending free agent, and it's possible that This is his last start at Fenway Park, so curious to see how that adrenaline pays off today. Should mention, by the way, that for Austin Hayes and Ryan Mountcastle, averaging 348 and 375 off of Eovaldi. Now, for Mike Baumann, you also have to ask, does the Jacksonville product have a little bit going on right now with Hurricane Ian blowing through? The professional, all the same, has been deploying more of his curveball this season, but it's a devastating slider that opponents are only hitting 143 against. That's allowed him to also boost his ground ball rate to nearly half of his outs, meaning he can be pretty quick. Today's O's Extra has been presented by DraftKings Sportsbook. We're going to send it to Boston one last time. Kevin Brown and Jim Palmer with all of the action coming up for you next.
I'll be coming in there in just a second, everybody.
Air conditioning, rated highest in customer satisfaction year after year. With award-winning products and award-winning dealers, we're committed to being the best at everything we do. Find your local independent American Standard Air dealer at MidAtlanticComfort.com.
What's up, Flame Legend?
It's your journey. Own every mile in the Hyundai Santa Fe. Right now, lease the 2023 Santa Fe for just $269 a month. Visit buyhyundai.com today.
Meet Google Pixel 6a, a smarter phone for
Now
a smarter
what's up,
price,
Walt?
powered by the
I'll be in there in
Google
1
Tensor
second.
Chip, so your camera can see in the dark with Night Sight. Fix your photos with Magic Eraser. Photograph all skin tones accurately with Real Tone. And last up to 72 hours with Extreme Battery Saver. It's all you want in a phone. Google Pixel 6a. Switch it up and get the all-new Google Pixel 6a.
You do November 6th.
American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, rated highest in customer satisfaction year after year. With award-winning products and award-winning dealers, we're committed to being the best at everything we do. Find your local independent American Standard Air dealer at MidAtlanticComfort.com.
Or October 9th.
Now, your Baltimore Orioles.
And it's gone! We got two! Oh, brilliant!
And streaming live on the Massive App. It all starts right now.
We're in the end game now. 7 remaining for the Orioles this season, and the last game in Boston this year between the O's and the Red Sox on this Thursday afternoon. Historic Fenway Park, soaked in tradition, and today the site of the 19th and final meeting of 2022 between the Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Good afternoon, welcome to Fenway Park. Kevin Brown, the Hall of Famer, Jim Palmer, as ever, delighted to be with you. The Orioles will end the season in New York, where Aaron Judge is chasing history. 61 home runs at the moment. The Yankees off today, and then home against the Blue Jays. But one more game with Boston in a season series, Jim, that has been relentlessly entertaining.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, last year the Orioles won 6 out of 19. It's 9-9. It's going to be the tiebreaker of sorts. And again, I mean, look at the offense. It was bombs away. You know, especially the first 2 games here. Yesterday they had the ancient Mariner. Well, actually, it was the Red Sox. Rich Hill at 42 pitched shutout innings. That's back-to-back shutout stuff. But again, you know, offensive. We said it the first night. Offense of coaches, the hitting instructors have been real happy. The pitching coaches a little bit more difficult. But again, the Orioles 9 home runs in the first 2 games. The Red Sox, one of the best offensive teams since about the 25th of August. So today, let's hope we have a quick game, and then we can off to New York.
A little getaway day. Mike Baumann will start for Baltimore. We'll see the Orioles lineup when we return against Nathan Eovaldi back off the injured list. The last game between the O's and Sox this season is just around the bend.
Five-hour energy, because it's time for some exercise with your best friend, of course, and he can go a long time. So you're going to need some energy.
Lots of energy. 5-hour energy for every adventure together.
Here you go. My treat. I just got this super rewarding PenFed credit card.
But you're not in the military.
Everyone's eligible to join. And you get rewards for every purchase.
Everything?
Mm-hmm.
Groceries?
Yep.
Gas?
Yep.
Restaurants?
Every single purchase.
Even dessert?
Here comes trouble. The Flamingo Fiesta.
Experience the power of cash rewards with up to 2% back on every purchase.
Oh, no pictures.
Whether you're in uniform or not.
T-Mobile keeps you in the game whether you're down here or up here. Because T-Mobile lets you stream games in the air with free Wi-Fi all flight long. And you're connected overseas with high-speed data on us. T-Mobile, coverage beyond the expected.
Zavala is the easiest home-cooked meal I have ever had.
Take your barcode and then you just hit scan.
Press that scan button.
And it's cooking for you.
So here's the fun part. I'm not doing anything. And just like that, 20 minutes later, it's done cooking my meal.
How good does this look?
You cannot get this from a microwave.
Zavala, your secret weapon for impossibly convenient home cooking. Browse this week's meals at Zavala.com.
The appeal of Zavala for me was just being able to scan a recipe and being able to eat the food in 20 minutes. Zavala meals are delivered fresh to your door, no hassle. All you do is open your meal, scan it on the oven. It makes me feel really happy that I don't have to clean. I mean, who doesn't want to have a personal chef? Really good.
Zavala, your secret weapon for impossibly convenient home cooking. Browse this week's meals at Zavala.com.
All right, so hello everybody. Let me get the mics
Game
fixed.
number 156 of 162 this season. Been a good Orioles turnout here in Boston for the final series between the O's and the Red Sox this year, 9-9, as you just saw in the season set. The Orioles 80-7.
Mullins, Rushman, Santander, Mountcastle, Henderson, Hayes, Odor, Stowers, and Mateo. Solid lineup for the Orioles today. Help me out if you wouldn't mind. I got a link up there at the top. There's our, first off, there's our link to our second channel. But at the top of the video, I got a request. Help us out with this game we're doing tonight. I'll drop the link in here. Just jump over here. Give me a like if you wouldn't mind. Trying to get up as close to 100 likes on football before everybody else does. It'll give me a better share out. I'm in a challenge against bigger channels when it comes to football. Nathan Evaldi will be on the hill today. Let me see. All said minimal damage for Walt. That's good. Hey, Tiki Man Tim, good to see you. All right, let's get out of here. Evaldi's got 5 pitches, 4-seam, splitter, curveball, slider, and cutter. Heavy on the 4-seam and the slider, 1-2 on his call. Evaldi finishing up his final warm-ups.
2018 after being traded over by the Yankees to the Red Sox. We're going to take a look at the defense behind him. Fam Hernandez.
All right, Fam Hernandez, Vertigo in the background there. Devers, Bogarts, Arroyo, Casas around the infield. Wong around the infield. Wong. Behind the plate. Red Sox in the Boston Strong uniforms today. Bright yellow. I don't like them, but everybody else does. It is what it is. Evaldi's on the hill.
Their elimination number right now 3 in the American League wildcard. 4.5 back, 7 to play.
4.5 back with 7 games to play. Let's get this thing going.
Play ball!
Time to play the game!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Fenway Park.
Pitch comes into Mullen, little tight, 1-1. Thank you, Jeannie. Appreciate all the help I can get over there. Cedric Mullins hitting 261, 16 home runs, 64 driven in. Let me go back and see Walt's comment there that he put in at the beginning. I got to say, the first month of the season was bad. Last month of the season was bad. Everything between expected. Great. Yeah, I agree with you, Walt. Well said. Thank you, Tim. We work hard to make the broadcast quality and fun. Make you feel like you're there a little bit. Fouls that pitch off, 1-2.
It has felt like we're watching a Rafael Nadal match at times.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Sit down, son. You are out.
Well, you speed the bat up with the fastball, you know, in the mid-90s, and then there's 87. Good movement. Didn't really go down that much, but watch him how it starts in the corner and just keeps going.
Wind up. Swung on and missed.
Left-handers hitting just 143 off that pitch. The league hitting just 184 off the Evaldi splitter. Starts the game.
John Messina. Yeah, the Boston Yellow Sox is what it looks like, right? Good to see you, John. Hit that bell. Make sure you're alerted up on our channel. Hit that subscribe today. Adley Rutschman in there, 254 in the year, 13 home runs. Left-hander drives one towards the wall. Back at the track. Off the wall. Bang! Off the wall. Going to shoot down into the corner. Tommy Pham plays it wrong. That's a double for Rutschman. Rookie double leader for the Orioles in all-time history. He just passed Ripken.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a fastball in the middle of the plate, and, you know, he's really good inside outswing.
Pretty swing right there.
Former pitcher in the Red Sox. Just an abundance of left-handers who could do exactly like that. So you come in as a visitor. The wall plays well. We talked about how the Red Sox with
Runner on second now, nobody out. It's going to bring up Santander.
His first double in 16. It is also his team high 33rd double.
Ball just outside. Orioles trying to get out ahead early here.
Just another milestone for Adley Rutschman in a rookie season that's been chock full of them. Anthony Santander will take
Ball down there just catches the corner. That's a strike, just barely.
a whole lot of records, but the last 2 years Ryan Mountcastle has taken his rookie.
Welcome in, DoorDash. Good to see you.
And this season, Adley takes
Yeah, these are the Boston Marathon colors. That's true, Tim. I just don't like it.
at the moment.
I like the fact that they're honoring the marathon. I like that and all the prestige and everything, and of course the tragic things that happen. I love that. I just have trouble with it when I watch the Red Sox.
Anthony still fifth in the American League in home runs, coming into the game, 33. Oriole leader with 88 runs batted in.
2 balls, 2 strikes, Santander.
With a 469 slugging percentage, he's played in all but 9 of the games this season.
Ground ball hit foul.
Yeah, what a difference being healthy.
Yeah, that's another point to it too, yeah.
Last year down in Miami, going back into first base, changed the whole year after being the MVP in the pandemic year. 60-game season in 2020.
What's up, Mr. Fulton? Welcome in. Line drive right into the shift. Gotta hate it. That would have been a hit. He's playing out in short right field. That's an out.
That'll change next year. We're going to have feet on dirt. 2 infielders on both sides of the base. Here's the umpiring crew.
I don't mind if they shift in the infield. I get that. But I don't like seeing his 4 outfielders. It's not baseball to me.
So 13 pitches in.
Line drive up the middle, right at the second baseman. Inside out. That double goes for nothing. Orioles don't put anything up. No score. End of the first. Red Sox coming to bat.
At MedStar Health, we're doing
Coming to
everything
bat.
we can to prepare for what if. Like, what if you need care right now? We have the region's largest network of urgent care centers. Or what if you
Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're having a good day wherever you're at. Watching some afternoon baseball with us. Tonight's a football night. We've got our broadcasting team together. We'll be doing the game. I've got all the picks coming in from all the guys that are not on the show. All the guys are always involved, which is what I like, and their numbers are going up. We had some people that had some decent weeks and improved from last week. Mouse Talk was in here earlier. He's still in here. Good Lord, take a pitch. Yeah, Walt had a nice week last week on his picks, and he improved his numbers and its overall thing. We'll talk about that tonight and where we're at. We'll pick our games for tonight and make sure everybody has them all in, and I'm looking forward to that. As we're talking football at 7 o'clock and then broadcasting the game tonight at 8. Broadcasting the game tonight at 8 should be one of the better games of the season. And, of course, it's Bengals and Miami. Miami undefeated. Does Cincinnati beat them tonight and knock them take them out of the undefeated thing? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Cincinnati has not shown a lot lately in their first 3 games. They would have to change things around. So, yes, Thursday Night Football, Week 4, will be tonight at 7 o'clock. So that'll be a lot of fun. We need Orioles Magic today. We'll see. I got it ready. I was ready to play it if we just scored right there, but we didn't score. Had it ready to go. Got to score. Got to score. All right, the Red Sox here are going to go with Pham, Devers, Bogarts, Vertigo, Martinez, Casas. He's a really good rookie, Casas is. Arroyo, Hernandez, and Wong. And it is not the guy from the Marvels. Just let you know. There was some confusion last time we did the Red Sox. Everybody thought it was going to be some of the Marvel characters here. And that's not the way it is.
Mike Bauman coming off his second start of the year against the Astros, only the Altuve.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Not a lot of opportunities to start. And again, he had one start years ago here at Boston. All the way back to September 18th, 2021, 2 innings.
All right, here we go at the set. Bauman's ready to go. Ball inside, first pitch to Tommy Pham. Tommy Pham, recent acquisition for the Red Sox. Came over from the Cardinals. Kind of enjoying himself now. Swing and fouls that off. It's not often you watch a Red Sox game and there's seats open and available in numerous amounts. The minute the Red Sox were out of it, the fans said, "We're done coming." Strike on a corner.
Rutschman, 1-2. And kind of doing what a leadoff guy is supposed to do, which is to see a lot of pitches. A couple nights ago, 2-run single up the middle. He sliced the double and right down the right field line last night. It almost looked like a changeup, but it was 96.
For Bauman, it is largely fastball slider. Mostly hard stuff for Mike.
A lot of hard stuff.
Starting and relieving this year.
Ball outside, 3-2 right now. Tommy Pham works the count full.
20 games for Norfolk this year. 9 as a starter, 11 as a reliever. This is third start, 12th game in the major leagues. 85 innings between AAA and the major leagues.
Bauman's ERA, 4.32 this year.
Opening day bullpen as a reliever for a month or so.
Fouls that one off. 3-2 stays the count. Always love afternoon baseball. If you're brand new coming into us for the first time, say hello in the chat. Tell me, are you an Oriole fan or a Red Sox fan? All are welcome here. Ground ball over to short. Mateo up easy and smooth over to first. Little bit of a low throw. Mountcastle actually had to bend over. Flame Legend says, "Go Orioles." Bauman's got a pitch arsenal, 4 pitches solid, 50%. He's on a 4-seam fastball, 29% on a slider, 17% of his pitches are a curveball. Balances out with a small dish of the changeup. 1 out here in the first. Rafael Devers comes up. Ball way high. Want to know? There's a hot dog, man. Somebody give me a hot dog. He's right behind home plate. 32, hot dog man. Let me have one.
To Baltimore. Devers tied for third in the American League in extra base hits.
Fly ball center field. Wrong place to hit it. Deep. Mullins back in the sun on the track. He coasts under it for the out. 2 away. You're here for the coffee and hot dogs. Me too. Stowers, Mullins, Hayes around the outfield. Henderson, Mateo, Odor, Mountcastle in the infield. Rushman behind the plate. That's your defensive lineup for the Orioles today. I'd love to get a hot dog today.
Kyle Stowers hit a good Fenway Park debut in left field on Monday. Should have had his first career outfield assist.
Pitch right down the middle. That's a strike. Bogarts, is this his last year with the Red Sox? We don't know. I think they're going to go after and lock up Devers first, and Bogarts may be on the market. Ball down low. Orioles not going to need him. We've pretty well lined up in talent for upcoming for short.
Yeah, whether it was planned that way or not, it worked.
I don't think he's the 4-hitter we need anyway. Line drive. Base hit in the right. Bogart's trying to show me up there. Jake, what's up? Welcome in. They need to get a number 4 hitter, and they need to get at least one top line number 1 pitcher. Minimal to contend. Minimal. Number 4, a top line number 1, and a setup guy for the 8th inning. That's what they need. Those 3 things are key in the offseason. Whether they find it within the organization or they go out and acquire, that's what they need. That's our 3 weak spots right there. Verdi coming up. He's your right fielder today, hitting 284. 11 home runs, 74 driven in for Verdi. What do you think, Jake? What are your thoughts? What's Walt's thoughts? I'd like to hear his thoughts. I know he's got some thoughts. Ball upstairs, 1-1.
6'5", 190 when he signed Bautista, so you go to Baseball Reference, he's still 6'5", 190. That has obviously changed. Verdugo, a hit streak of 8 now for Boston. 4 hits, a home run, and a walk in this series.
Ball outside, 2-1. In these uniforms with these helmets and everything in the blue color, I feel like the Orioles are playing a team from Spain today. I feel like I'm watching a World Baseball Classic. It's Baltimore versus Spain. Ground ball foul, 2-2.
Which most know, but somebody could be watching their first ever game at Fenway Park. Or you could be a young player and you just don't know the history of the Red Sox yet. Could be.
Pesky pole. I've sat down by the pesky pole.
But if you ever sit by the pesky pole, you feel like you're about 150 feet from home plate.
I love sitting by the pesky pole when I was out there.
I mean, the balls, right-handers, we saw J.J. Hardy slice a couple down the right field line.
Another foul ball, 2-2 on the count.
Verdugo's home run was kind of hooked. As a left-hander, he almost hit like a duck hook. Dean Kramer couldn't believe that it got out.
StatCast said Verdugo one would have been a home run in 2 other parks. I'm not sure I believe StatCast because one of them was
fouled off again. That's another strike. Still counts as a pitch count. Doesn't count against the batter's tabulation. 2-2 remains the same.
I don't think so. I mean, this ball just barely. What do you think it was? Maybe 8 feet. That doesn't get over. I mean, it's very short, right? 8 over Yankees hitting, but the ball's higher than 8 feet.
Fouled off again. He's just wasted pitches left and right. They're doing a good job.
5 total in this at bat. And this is what Boston's done all series: wear down Orioles starters, grind out at bats, one foul ball after another.
And what they do, especially Bradish and Draymond, especially Kyle Bradish, they force you to be able to constantly command your stuff.
Grounded over to first, base hit. Gets over Mountcastle's head. Got to go first to third. Second and third now. Throw goes to the plate to hold up Devers. Bounces over Mountcastle's head with a Baltimore chop. And we got second and third with 2 outs. One, two, three.
This is kind of routine, except that it's a proposal. So your first baseman playing even or a step in front of the bag gets over his head. And the only good news is it's not a run. But it does set up a couple of runs if Martinez can get it.
Double number 39 for Verdugo. He's tied for 6th in the American League coming in. And here's J.D. Martinez, who is tied for 1st. 41 doubles.
He owns a restaurant in Toronto.
Run power has gone down.
In the RBI.
Really? That's interesting.
Getting 220 with runners in scoring position, which is a very low number for him.
Martinez elevates it to right field.
Martinez, fly ball to right. That's an out. That's going to end the inning.
Retrieves it. And Bauman works around a pair of 2-out hits.
Bottom of 1 coming up, or bottom of 1 done. I'm going to the second.
Not only on the game.
Trying to work some things as I go along here.
Betting that love is just a swipe away.
All right, I need to switch
Switch
somebody's to this.
And betting that he doesn't turn out to be a cornball prodigy. Every moment in life is a bet, but life doesn't offer you up to $1,000 back in free bets if you don't win. So bet on America's #1 sportsbook, FanDuel, and make every moment more.
I'm being asked to describe the QX60 with one word. I was going to say fabulous, but fabulous just seems so cliche. But it is.
Is it J.D. Martinez? I don't want him as a number 4 hitter. He's past his prime. I don't need somebody that old coming in, to be honest. In my opinion, J.D.'s days are numbered in the big picture. Great player, amazing career. Boston legend, but he is a free agent.
To lock in a 2023 Birdland membership. Choose a reserved membership and secure your favorite seat to pre-selected games.
He definitely is that.
Flex membership, giving you the ultimate flexibility to pick when you want. Buy now and receive access to 2023 opening day tickets versus the Yankees, and enjoy the option of a flexible payment plan. Secure your Birdland membership now at Orioles.com/membership.
Well, no score as we open up the second inning at Fenway Park for the Orioles, even though they lost last night. Believe it or not, they are still not out of it yet, and because we are not math experts, here is the official math on the Orioles' path down these final games here. Now,
let me see.
Can still finish 87 and 75. That means they win out. They go 7-0 down the stretch against the Yankees and the Jays, and of course this final game against Boston. But for the Orioles to have a chance, they are 4.5 back in the wild card, and if you put the difference they've had against the Mariners, it's technically 5.5. The Orioles would have to go 7-0. The Mariners would have to drop 6 of their final 8. For the
Yeah, that's not happening.
And punch their ticket to the postseason.
Mariners aren't dropping 6 of 8.
Orioles loss today of any circumstance means the Blue Jays get to punch their ticket. If the Orioles lose and the Rays win, the Rays have clinched their postseason spot as well. So if you've kept up with all of that math, guys.
That's a lot of math right now, and all of it doesn't help the Birds go into the playoffs.
Win or go home, Mel, but it's certainly about as close as possible.
You're saying there's a chance, Kevin.
Always a chance. Always a chance. Until there is. Great lines. Great lines. Here's Gunnar Henderson.
Yeah, and I think the theme has been, we use the quote from Brian Sittner, who manages the Braves, and he just says, the only thing we control is what we do today. And when Nero's been talking about that, they have to win, and you could get some help. That ball. Come on, Mike. Mike. It's not automatic 3-0.
You know, Jim, you just mentioned Brian Snitker, and he told us earlier.
I got to handle something real quick. I will be right back. Math is hard. I'll be right back. I'm going to put you on the other mic for a minute. I'll be right back in a second. Let me take you up a little bit.
Exhausting to have that kind of high-level octane. Where do you think the difference is for the Orioles with that?
Well, they're defending world champs.
Fly ball down the right, left field. At the wall. Go bang! Off the wall. Gunnar Henderson. Get up into there, kid. A double.
And the Orioles' 2 hits so far have been green monster shots, doubles from Rutschman and Henderson.
Yeah, well, they take advantage of it. You come into this ballpark, well, the first thing you see is the green monster. It's a 37-foot wall. You know, you think, I mean, you have to really be on the edges, and they're just good at that because that ball's on the corner. But the league will find out that Gunnar Henderson out over the plate. You know, whether it's Hunter Harvey at 99 to 100, I mean, he can hit that ball. But back to your point, when you're defending world champs, you still have to play every game like it was, and they didn't go to the 7th game, they won in 6. But I think the intensity, the motivation is that a game in April is as important as one in September, or when you get to the postseason as one in October. I'm sure that's what his point was. It sounds exhausting, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, well, winning's exhausting. But the other thing is, when all these other teams, when they spend $34 million and they're in the pennant race, get back to me. It's simple as that. And that's what the Orioles have been able to do this year. With a very low payroll, overachieve. So it doesn't matter how it ends. They have improved vastly in all phases of the game.
Leadoff double for Henderson. It's Austin Hayes on 1-2. Trying to at least get Gunnar over to third. And he'll stay alive. Hayes on a nice little run here. 14 consecutive games on base. 8 in a row with a hit. Has tripled and homered in this series. His second triple, his 16th home run. Tuesday and Monday nights, respectively. No swing there, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes here. Give me a call when you get a chance.
Austin has fought through some injuries this season, and
Austin Hayes up there, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Game of the year.
Top of the second.
Career high for him continues to be extended. Got a piece of this one, a looper toward
center. That's it out.
Puts him away.
Welcome in, Kidder.
Tonight's Maryland Lottery fast play home run riches contested of the game.
Kidder, here's the deal. I'm gonna give it to you straightforward. You keep coming in and making comments about my physical appearance. If you do it again, you're done from my channel. I don't have time for that negativity, and I don't appreciate the disrespect of coming in and making comments about my physical appearance all the time. At all. Done. Done with it. You don't have to live with the fact of what I live with every day and struggling to do the simple things like getting up and holding your penis so you can pee. So don't give me that stuff.
One out, Rubnet Odor batting after a called tie by Connor Wong.
Yeah, for Rubnet, it all started
Odor now.
against the guy that may win the Cy Young.
It's like the 4th day in a row you've come into my chat and disrespected me. And I've been nice about it a couple times. I'm done with it.
The first game against the Astros of a 4-game series. And it's like it turned his year around.
Odor up there.
If he got good pitches hit, he would drive them. We saw the other night, hit a ball to left field here. I think it was Carl Yastrzemski. Maybe Wade Boggs. He's had some nice at-bats over the last week.
Five straight games with a run batted in for Odor. And with the runner at second here,
Odor
he will
fly
pop one out of play.
Try being a disabled person. Try being a person of challenge ability. And see how a day and living the life of somebody in my shoes. And then come in and make fight fun and make light of it.
Yeah, really quality at bats. There's a ball to left field you were talking about, too, the opposite field hit. Well, very rarely do you see him
Tough Space Map, Dave. YouTube's dropping quality, everybody.
Actually,
good call out, Peanut.
When I first broke in, I was
Make sure you're set to 1080p. That's what we're broadcasting at.
I threw him a ball in, and he just kind of turned it around. And Robin Roberts, who was my roommate, said, "Well, you're not saying ball away, he hit foul." But the ball in, he just kept the bat behind the ball, kept it on plane, and then pinged it into right field. And he was one of the best hit-and-run guys in the National League.
Odor up the middle.
That's a double play.
Double play.
Henderson got back as quickly.
Nothing Henderson could do is a line drive right over the bag.
And a bad luck inning ender for the O's.
Unbelievable. Nothing he could do.
Here, you'll have to have two infielders.
End of the inning.
But a different year.
I'll be right back.
Push your limits in a new Camry with gas models including available all-wheel drive and high-performance hybrids with up to 52 miles per gallon, all with breathtaking style and seamlessly integrated tech. Buy a Camry now with 2.49% APR financing. Get more from your ride. Reserve your new Camry today. Toyota, let's go places.
Meet Google Pixel 6a, a smarter phone for a smarter price, powered by the Google Tensor chip. So your camera can see in the dark with night sight, fix your photos with Magic Eraser, photograph all skin tones accurately with Real Tone, and last up to 72 hours with Extreme Battery Saver. It's all you want in a phone. Google Pixel 6a. Switch it up and get the all-new Google Pixel 6a.
Here you go. My treat. I just got this super rewarding PenFed credit card.
But you're not in the military.
Everyone's eligible to join. And you get rewards for every purchase.
Everything?
Mm-hmm.
Groceries?
Yep.
Gas?
Yep.
Restaurants?
Every single purchase.
Even dessert?
Here comes trouble. The Flamingo Fiesta.
Experience the power of cash rewards with up to 2% back on every purchase.
Oh, no pictures.
Whether you're in uniform or not.
O's fans, don't miss your last chance to see the Birds during the regular season. Next week, the Orioles battle the Blue Jays Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. For a limited time, upper reserve tickets are only $3 when you use the coupon code Orioles3. Grab your seats now for the final games of the season at Orioles.com/flash. 7:05 starts Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday is an afternoon game.
Bottom of the inning here.
4:05. So, take an early day, take the day off from work, come see the Orioles one final time on Wednesday afternoon.
Well, that game, that's wherever.
Bauman on the hill, 0-1 pitch, here it comes.
I mean, unless you're on the West Coast.
1-1.
105. Isn't that how they traditionally do it?
Yeah, that's how it's being done this year as well. Every game will start
Hey, Dave.
at 4 o'clock.
Hanging in there.
As if you're in to make it equal and fairer. And
Orioles are going to finish this season with 20 games in the final 20 days. 20 days in a row without a scheduled day off. Now, I'm wondering about Saturday in New York.
Help us out today, everybody, if you don't mind, while you're sitting in here. Click on that link for tonight's football show. Give it a like. Help us out there. Ground ball over to second. Up clean, Odor over to first. Jimmy Cantner says, Boston rocks. What's up, Jimmy Cantner? Welcome in. Is this your first time here, Jimmy? Boston has one of the best stadiums I've ever been to. Ever been to.
Those Yankees for now. Game is still on Saturday. Should be no problem tomorrow for Friday night in the Bronx.
Well, didn't somebody suggest maybe a doubleheader tomorrow? Usually you do it later because otherwise it really affects your starting pitching.
It would seem like Sunday would be more logical. Some college football teams have moved games. As always, our best thoughts.
We're trying to work hard to get up to 100 links over on that. 100 likes on that one. Fly ball. Well hit. This has got the monster or more. Bang! Off the top of the monster. Stowers gets it in. Stand-up double. Nice shot. 1-out double. First time being here, and I like it. Nice. Hope so. I'm a diehard baseball fan. I am from Baltimore. I love the Fenway Park Stadium. I just enjoyed it. I've got dirt from Fenway Park up on a shelf here. We'll be doing a ton of playoff games all the way through. We also do football, Jimmy. I'm doing NFL tonight, Cincinnati and Miami. Arroyo on second. That was a big shot. I've sat on top of that monster. It's a wild view. I always felt like I was going to fall off.
This was Monday, so it seemed that he thought he'd be back. Came in last night.
Bowing kicks and deals. 1 out here in the inning.
I just saw him as a defensive replacement in the 8th inning yesterday. With Arroyo back in, Kike Hernandez, the regular center fielder, is pushed back off of second. Hernandez
pops it down the right field line. Head foul.
3 hits, 3 RBIs.
Thought it was heading toward the pesky pole, but it didn't.
On the whole, a disappointing year. Some injuries in there. The 223, well below league average in terms of reaching base, in terms of slugging percentage.
Had that right hip injury. I think they expected
strike in there, 1 and 2.
His first year with the Red Sox last year. If I remember correctly, didn't he start? John Means pitched, what, a 7-inning 3-hitter, and he got led off the game with a base hit. And then John Means had to give a
line drive ripped right at short. Backhand play over to first. He'll hold the runner there. Nice play by Mateo.
It's amazing defense.
Here's the Orioles' upcoming schedule presented by
Orioles play the Yankees tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. I am broadcasting both tomorrow and Saturday. Orioles will play Toronto on Tuesday. I will broadcast that last game of the year for the Orioles as well.
2 innings on Monday night.
Thank you, MR, for all the support and details. Appreciate it.
Sunday, a 3-game set against the Yankees, against Aaron Judge, who is still sitting on 61 home runs after last night and will be sitting on 61 after today. The Yankees are off today.
The Yankees are off today, so the Orioles get a chance to see him hit 62. I might get to call that. That would be awesome.
How about his home run? 117 miles per hour.
Strike right there. 1 and 1.
Home run number 61.
Connor Wong up here, catcher for the Sox. There's a pretzel guy or peanut guy. Somebody grab him, get me a peanut.
The Orioles would be content to sit back and watch history on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday.
Ball inside.
What do you think it's going to be like, the pressure of pitching to Judge over the next however many days?
Pitching to Judge in Camden, where Judge's biggest strength is right center, and that's the shortest part of the park. I was trying to get somebody to buy me a peanut or a hot dog. Hey, if you've never had a Fenway Frank, you're missing out. They're phenomenal.
So he'll make his pitches, and sometimes you make good pitches in that ballpark, and they fly out to right in their home runs. And especially with his swing, his strength, and his ability to cover the plate. But he's having an incredible year. I mean, you consider, I used to always look at Pedro Martinez, and they said, well, who's maybe the greatest player from the Dominican.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
So much better, maybe 2 runs better.
Second inning. Deuces are wild right now.
Quantify ERA.
Ground ball tapped over short. Easy play up and over to first. That'll end the inning. All right, we got that bottom of the second done. We're heading to the third. One of the things I try to do is support the people that support me. I have a couple spots open for anybody who might like to run a commercial on my channel for their business or to promote their YouTube channel. So if you'd like to do that, reach out to me via email. It's real simple to do. Check out these amazing people that support me, and I will be right back here in just a second.
For all your weather needs, look to Weather or Not with Jesse on Instagram.
daily weather reports, watches, warnings, storm photos, and more. Jesse covers them all. If you would like a weather report for your area, contact Jesse today on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or email.
Hello everyone, it's Chris with Disney Dynamics. We bring you tons of Disney content with a little bit of humor. My mom thinks I'm funny anyways. 4K unboxings of Disney merch and promo codes to save you money. We bring you live to Disney parks, and then after the sun goes down, we head to Disney After Dark, where we mix Disney-inspired drinks and have slightly inappropriate conversations with our Disney friends. If that sounds good to you, you're just the right amount of weird to fit right in. That's Disney Dynamics, spelt with a K for some reason.
If you're looking for real estate in Central Florida or anywhere around the world, it's time to reach out to Compass's new featured agent. It's Christina Whitman, delivering a modern real estate experience from coast to coast. Christina Whitman and Compass will deliver you your brand new home. The magic in Central Florida, you want to find it. It's with Christina Whitman, Compass, and the #1 brokerage in the USA. All right, top of the third coming up. Welcome in, Angela Minton. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming in today. Make sure you guys are set at live, watching live. YouTube just dropped me off again. I had to catch up to make sure I was in the red dot section in live. So that's the key. Top of the third inning, no score here. Couple of doubles for both teams, basically hitting it around. But right now, no score on the board yet.
And what the right side shows you is it's great progress, and there's still more progress the Orioles can make.
Stowers up there ready to go. Evaldi kicks and deals. Ball comes in. That's a strike. 0-1 right now.
Guarantee that with a win today will be their first season series victory over Boston since 2017.
Line drive into right field. Beats the shift. 4 outfielders out there. He's still able to drop it in. That's a single. Can't stand the 4 outfielders. I'm sorry. That bothers me. It's not softball. We're not playing men's softball on a Friday night with a kegger league. Hit the ball, get to home, take a hit of your keg. Mateo up there for the Birds. Nobody off. 1-on. Mateo fouls the first one off.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how, kind of like he started out okay, then really slumped, and then had that one spell, especially when they're down in Texas, got a lot of good pitches to hit, a bunch of home runs, and still has some work to do offensively.
Ground ball hit hard, base hit into left. Birds have first and second. Anybody new in here for the first time we haven't said hello to, let me know. Hey, Aaron. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Welcome in. If you're brand new and we haven't chatted yet, say hello. If you are brand new and joining us for the first time, let us know what you think. And please consider hitting that subscribe before you roll out. We were glad to have Jimmy Kantner coming in for the first time today. Making new friends. It's all good. You have to sit back and wonder if Babe Ruth would have never been traded. Do the Red Sox have 20-some championships and the Yankees are the ones differently? Always wondered that. Babe Ruth kind of was the igniter, the spark plug that started to change that all around.
Last year, 5 straight games with an RBI. Tied the second longest.
You can try to be new? Well, that's good. Dave. Oh, quick bunt. Good thought. Mullins was trying to lay it down, just went foul. If he'd have got it down, that probably would have been a hit. It was in a great location. He just missed it. Good thought. I like the thought.
His speed and his ability to bunt puts pressure on the defense.
1-1 pitch. Mullins up there. Ball outside, 2-1. Red Sox would have been a much better team this year if it wasn't their pitching let them down. They had a ton of injuries that just killed their pitching, and that really hurt them this year. They had a solid start to the year, and then when the injuries started piling up, I think everybody in Boston's wondering where Chris Sale is. Fly ball foul down the left field line.
Some streaks on the line for Cedric Mullins today. 7 straight with a hit and 5 in a row with an RBI after his base hit off of Matt Strahm on Tuesday night. Career high for Cedric in his 5th big league year.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Mullins struck out weekly his first time. Foul ball again. Oh, it bounces fair. They're going to throw Mullins out at first. It's spun back fair. It's as good as a bunt. Runners on second and third. Mullins gets him over. Wow. Hey, Chris Dye. Welcome in, buddy. Brings up Adley Rushman with 2 on. Fly ball to a deep part of the park. Good chance it'll get a run in. We got some speed on third. Yeah, well, I don't know where he'll be. Ground ball to first. Got the out at first. Play to plate. Save. Stowers makes it. They're going to double look at that one. Great play at first base. Touches the bag. Rushman's out. Throws home. They just missed the tag. We'll see what the play replay is. Stowers flew down the line.
It's a tough throw because it has to be perfect. It has to be to the third base side of the line. So infield in, and then here's a little breaking ball. He's going to catch it, so he's going to move. I mean, it's off balance throw. And it's up the line a little bit, but again, you're looking at all this. If you're Kyle Stowers, look at that.
He was not a great slide by Stowers. He went around the tag. No replay needed. Orioles up 1-0. Pretty much, Chris, everybody's fine. Just a little bit of heavy rains and wind. Nobody's showing any major catastrophes or anything. Thank you for asking, Chris. I've heard or seen or talked to all just about everybody, either via text or by in my chat or social medias and stuff like that. Santander, that's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Fouls that one back.
A really nice series for Stowers. We've seen him look comfortable and left. Again, the near outfield assist the other night. 4 for 9 batting with the triple. And that's just a terrific bit of base running by Kyle, who's continuing to impress. 30th game here in his rookie year.
Yeah, we saw him make some great plays in right field in Baltimore. The game that Jordan Lyles completed.
Ground ball, fair ball. Booted it, went through his legs. Oh, my God. Casas, the rookie, let it go through his legs. The Orioles take a 2-0 lead on the air. Wow. He made a spectacular play a minute ago and then lets that one go through his legs. E3. E3. Wow.
His first error in the big leagues. No RBI. No worries. Orioles have a couple of runs against Evaldi, who's only allowed 3 runs in the first 16 innings against the Orioles in 2 starts this year.
They asked Alex Cora, manager of the Red Sox, what do you think about yesterday's game? He said, well, we played a complete game. Really good starting pitching. We got some clutch hits, a couple home runs, solo jobs.
Mountcastle up there now. Line drive. Caught at second base. Birds put up 2 in the inning. 2-0 here. What play at first, the first play. And wow, what a play happened on the second. I don't know. Bottom of the third coming up, everybody. We're right back in just a minute. That kid Cassis has a ton of talent, too. I think he's going to be big down the road.
And yes, even you got destroyed at cornhole in front of all your friends. Now get up to $1,000 back in free bets if you don't win. That's why America's #1 sportsbook is the best place to bet on the NFL. FanDuel. Make every moment more.
5-Hour Energy. Because it's time for some exercise with your best friend, of course. And he can go a long time. So you're going to need some energy. Lots of energy. 5-Hour Energy. For every adventure together.
You never know where the day will take you, so be ready for anything in a Toyota RAV4. Check out a 40-mile-per-gallon hybrid with the best resale value in its class for 22 according to KellyBlueBird.com. And save now.
Thank you to, wow, it's going to be trouble to say your name. Sahith Pahayat. I hope I'm saying it right. I'm probably not. That's a unique name. Welcome. Thank you for subscribing.
Memberships are on sale now. Select from either reserved or the all-new Flex membership. Commit now for access to 2023 opening day tickets versus the Yankees. Learn more at Orioles.com/membership.
Fans 2023 Birdland memberships.
They're trying to sell Birdland memberships for 2023 already.
With priority access to 2022 postseason tickets. Learn more at Orioles.com/membership. Those need a really hot finish to make the postseason, but all they can do right now is win, trying to get win number 81. Kyle Stowers on a great head-first slide. Scored the first run of the game. The Orioles got one more on an error by Casas. So Mike Baumann has a lead on a day where he's expected to go around 5 innings. Third start of the year in the major leagues.
Ball outside, 1-0.
On Saturday, 58 pitches against Houston.
Pham to start it up for him again.
I said before the game he'd like to see 5 innings.
Lead-off hitter. Strike, 1-1.
Yeah, I think he'd be very pleased if he could get through the lineup twice unscathed.
Foul ball, 1-2.
That was a good slider. Yeah, it's a hard slider. And his slider can be anywhere from 89, 91. Lowest batting average, 143. Yeah, Mike, a big guy, and like we said, 6'4"-ish.
Ground ball to short, over. That's an out.
That's out number 1. 2 groundouts to short for Pham today.
Well, I think, to your comment earlier about how well they've worked the count and all, when you try to combat that, and we saw that when the Orioles, they had 5 starters, they went 5 games where the ERA is about 1 run a game, 101. What did they do? A lot of strike ones. You need to get this team, especially this team, as good as
Thank you, Jeannie, and thank you, Peanut, for sharing. 1 out here in the inning. Going to bring up Devers. This is the big focus. I'm sorry, I'm not on screen. It's a big focus for Boston this year is to re-sign him. That's for sure.
and deal with the consequences.
Well, you don't get Devers to look like that often.
Well, there's strike 2, and now what? Well, we've seen him. One-hand some balls in this series that are really good pitches.
6 hits in the series for Devers.
5 of the 6 have come with 2 strikes. I mean, the curveball he hit for the double was a tee shot on a low hook.
Trying to type a note here.
That kind of pitch put down and in. Into the bullpen on 1 hop. 15 plate appearances in a series is not
2-2 to Devers. Oh, just missed outside.
Grade 2 after an 0-2 start. Yeah, their off-season plan should be somehow figure out how to get Devers some of the contract multi-year. They're only 25.
King Pookie Nation, what's up? How are you?
A high bouncer to the shift.
Ground ball over to second. Shortstop fields it on the second base side. That's an out.
4 straight groundouts.
Anybody that just came in recently, if you could give us a hand, I'm trying to get up to 100 likes before the video even starts today. That's our football stream from the night. Give it a click over there. Just give it a like on the video. Help us out. All the help is appreciated.
Red Sox have 3 hits in the game. Xander Bogaerts had the first.
Ground ball foul.
On Saturday, Xander Bogaerts having one of his better years as a big leaguer. 3rd in the American League batting average. 5th
2 outs here in the inning. Bottom of 3.
With 308 doubles, his next double will pass the great Dom DiMaggio for 9th.
Dom DiMaggio. What a name from the past.
Would be Jim Rice.
And Jim Rice. Wow. That's some Boston history.
Seemed pretty elated today, so I'm not too concerned he's going to resume.
Well, we just had some, DoorDash. You got a couple runs last inning. Up 2-0, right?
Well, as we discussed before the game, you got 9 off you, but 8 solo pitches. And then you did the he was 298 lifetime hitter, but he only hit 218 off me. If he'd got more hits, he would have gotten up to
0-2 pitch. Here comes. Check swing. Nice tapper.
Wouldn't he have been more frustrated if he ended at 299, not 298? Well, that's my whole point. I want to irritate him. So you did him a favor. That's Jim, who does pre and post game work for Nesson, was in the booth beforehand.
Lunch sounds good. I didn't get a chance to eat today yet.
Talk with him. Good to see Dennis Ecker's latest series as well.
Check swing over to second. I mean, close. Just gets him.
To first, Odor to Mountcastle to end the inning.
That'll end the inning.
Groundouts recorded by
End of the 3rd. Orioles up 2-0. We'll be right back here in just a second.
Hey everyone, this is Tina from T. Marie's Plays on YouTube. On my channel, you'll find a variety of things from Disney to Harry Potter, crafting, and more. I do live streams every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and I love when people pop into the chat because I built my channel on community and I love making friends. So if you want to come hang out and have fun, come to my place. It's also yours. See you there.
Main Street Treat brings Disney to you. Hey, we're Rob and Mel from Disney Connections and the new owners of Main Street Treat Company. So come visit us over at mainstreettreat.com to order your treats today.
Ajana Claire Wise Travel is an upscale travel design and consulting firm specializing in curating ultra-luxurious travel destinations designed specially for business professionals, focusing to deliver the once-in-a-lifetime experience that will create lasting memories, encompassing adventures in Europe or the Americas, luxurious river cruises, relaxing beach getaways, or detailed trips to Disney locations worldwide. Ajana Claire Wise Travel personalizes the experience. What rich and exciting moments do you want to create for yourself this year? Well, start writing your story with Ajana Claire Wise Travel today. Check out all the direct links to those people right there in the chat. What's up, Todd Brady? How are you, buddy? Welcome in.
Orioles hobbies this year, guys, but maybe none bigger than Legos. Now, this started with closer Liam Hendricks and his hobbies, but this turned into Colton Cowser and Gunnar Henderson each buying a piece that is over $7,500 to build this. And Colton Cowser, the day after the minor league season ends, well, He finished his. So he said, I know you were a little busy with the big leagues and all, but I just won the build-off. Maybe next season. Now, my only question is, John Rhodes talked about Colton Cowser taking up their entire kitchen table to build that. He said, it's fine, I'll just eat somewhere else. Colton's going to be...
Ball outside. Gunnar Henderson now up for the Birds.
I mean, these cannot be easy pieces to move around. They're massive. So, Kevin, I don't know if maybe you have experience with transporting Lego pieces here, but I'm all ears. Well,
Curveball nasty. That's a strike. 1-1. Evaldi dropped that in on him.
your question, Jim, this is to you as well. We'll see who can match my level of nerddom. Does anybody know what that thing was that Colton Cowser built?
Millennium Falcon.
Isn't that the Death Star? Oh, Melanie, you were so close. No, it was the Millennium Falcon. I'm not. I knew.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Really backwards here. Yeah. At least you were in the right neighborhood. I did know it was 7,500 pieces, Kevin. So I did not know that's that. For anything. And you were in the Star Wars universe, so you're correct. To answer your question,
Strike right there. 2-2. He didn't like the call. A little high, but hey.
First round pick, number 40, second round, number 40. You have people. People that can transport for you. You do.
Ball in the dirt. MR, can you look up some details on Colton Cowser for me? Where he was drafted, what he's doing this year. Just drop him in the chat for me. Colton Cowser, C-O-W-S-E-R.
Strikes me as the kind of guy who is very humble and would move his own like us, though. I get that impression.
Yeah, is there, other than D.L. Walls or more polite guy on the Royals? I don't think so. Yes, sir. No, sir.
Line drive, base hit. Nice piece.
That's a 2-for-2 start to this Thursday afternoon.
Well, you know the Red Sox going to score a run. I mean, that's what they do. I mean, hopefully not today. So you better get as many as you can.
Yeah, this Red Sox, they do score runs. You got to get as many runs as you can.
There's a little cutter that comes back over the plate. Very strong. Good plate coverage, good bat speed. Kind of a Freddie Lynn type swing.
Fred Lynn.
This is a compliment if you ever saw him play.
Henderson, good size lead at first.
Ball upstairs, 1-0. Coming into Hayes.
Batters are swallowed in shadow right now. Pitchers in sunlight. 2:35 on this Thursday afternoon.
Ball comes in. Ooh, catches the corner. 1-2 on that one.
These Red Sox pitchers must
Wow. Nice cutback. Even the count.
No, but yeah, I think they also, the mics here are very good. You hear the crack of the bat and the grunts.
Popped up foul.
You didn't do that when you pitched it, did you? You didn't let out a grunt home run?
No. Only when I hurt my neck watching a home run by Jim Rice.
But when you struck him out 24 times, then he was the grunter. He's popped down his first time. Got a piece of this one foul.
Ground ball foul.
Yeah, somebody asked me the other day about who in your career or who you've seen had great power the other way to right field. And I said, well, I mean, go down the list. And I saw Frank Robinson.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's pretty much okay from what I heard, Todd. For sure.
First home run about 445 to center in Chicago. He was a really good Yankee hitter.
Again, any help we can get today on this video, I'm dropping right now the link. It's the Bengals and the Miami Dolphins for tonight. Click on that link. Give us a like. Help us out. We're trying to get up to as close to 100 likes as we can before we start that game. Cowser played with 3 teams this year. Norfolk. Combined 138, 278, 406. How did he hit for any power, any home runs or anything? Colton Cowser. Ball inside. Glad he made it all the way to Norfolk. If he started with single A and went all the way up, that's pretty good. Nice. I didn't get that at all. Are you picking up anybody following you? Well, thank you, DoorDash. Strike 3, Hayes. Doesn't like it. You can see he's walking off in disgust, shaking his head, mumbling. It was low. I mean, it's on the line. If you lose that batter's box, it's on the line. Casey and Candy, hello. Yeah, Mets Braves. I'm ready for the playoffs myself. Thank you, DoorDash. Appreciate you.
And then Nolan Ryan actually threw a ball and hit him in the ear flap, and he just had 100 miles.
Fly ball for Odor, dead center into the sun. Tough to find into the sun. Nice catch. Good track. That's not an easy thing to do right there.
What's so interesting is what I remember about it is, okay, so HA manager, and they might have gone, I'm not sure if the sequence, but Eddie Casco was managing. So early in the season, we come up here, and there's runners at first and second, and guess who's coming up? Doug Griffin. And Eddie Casco has no idea that he's 10 for 16 off me, and what does he do? He bunts. He gives me an out.
Strike right there. Stowers got to hit his first at bat. Looking for another one here.
So Doug Griffin was the Mike Redmond to your Tom Glavine, basically. Mike Redmond. Or the Enrique Wilson to your Pedro Martinez. Everybody's got one. Doug Griffin. There goes Henderson.
Pops it up. Stowers behind third base. Nice play, third base. That's an out. End of the middle of the fourth. 2-0 Birds. 36 doubles, 2 triples, 19 bumps. Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it. 94 walks. 174. So he needs to get the strikeout total down a little bit. I like the 94 walks. Looks like he hits for a little bit of power, so that's good. I mean, I know he was a number one. I believe he was a number 1 draft pick. I'm almost positive.
We need to start hiring freelancers. No,
Almost positive he was a number 1 pick.
Stop worrying about what I would have said. I'm dead. All these old rules are made up, so why not make up something better? One shoot that guys made up work way back when. It's our turn now, we'll make it up again. We'll build freelance teams with more agility. The old way of working is dead and me. We'll scale up and we'll scale down. Before you're 6 feet underground. The old ways of working, kick the bucket.
What kind of commercial is this? Crazy commercial. Hope you're having a good day wherever you're at today. Coming to the end of the baseball season. Both right now, it looks like the Orioles and the Red Sox will both be home working out once the playoffs start. Urias did help this year, yeah. He's still injured, I think. He'll be out for a little while. I don't think he'll play the rest of the season.
The Orioles and the Red Sox in their 19th and final game of the season. Season series tied at 9-9.
Orioles can win the series against the Red Sox by winning this game today.
Yeah, what he's been able to do is get a leader
5th in October 1. So he was their number 1 pick, 2021, their 5th pick. 2020, he might be up next year. I mean, he might be close to being ready. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I can call Walt. I think he's working. Walt's a really good person to ask. I don't know if Walt's in the chat. Walt, are you in the chat? Sometimes he listens while he's at work. No balls, 2 strikes here. Bottom of 4. Verdi up there, the left-handed outfielder for the Sox. I'm not getting involved on that, DoorDash. Ground ball to second. Up clean. Pitch to first. Got him. Woo! That was close. Here, I'll take the sound down for a second. Let me see if he'll answer his phone. I don't know if he's at work or not. I mean, I know he does stuff. Well, and I'll talk with him for a second. I'll switch mics for a second. If he answers.
Hello?
Hey, I got you live on the stream. Quick question. Cowser, does he break camp next year as an Oriole? Line drive, going to bang off the wall here. Going to be a double. What do you think? Does he break camp as a major leaguer next year?
Well, it's hard to say. I mean, he's jumped a couple
3 levels
of affiliates this year. I mean,
Yeah.
he's really jumped. Then again, so did Gunnar Henderson. So
True.
There's a very good possibility. You know, Colton Cowser is an outfielder, and we've got Austin Hayes, we've got Anthony Santander, we've got Kyle Stowers. So it's kind of a log jam. So if you're going to play Colton Cowser every day,
He's
then
got to
you have
produce.
to make somewhat. Well, not just that, but he's got to play. So
Right.
who doesn't play if he is? Is it going to be Kyle Stowers? Are they going to get rid of Anthony Santander?
Right.
Is it going to be Austin Hayes packaged in a deal to get a pitcher? Possibly.
M. Mar put up his numbers for me. I liked everything. 36 doubles, 2 triples, 19 home runs, 66 RBIs, 18 stolen bases, and only caught 3 times. Fly ball down the left field line. Stowers back. Going to bang off the wall. 1 hop. Let's see if they can hold the runner at third. And they do not. Red Sox score double, 2-1. Those numbers are great. The 94 walks is good, but he had 174 strikeouts in 626 appearances. That's a lot.
Well, it is a lot. But then again, you could say the same thing about Gunnar Henderson. You can say the same thing about Kyle Stowers. He may not break camp with the team,
Yeah.
but if he can bring the strikeout rate down just a little bit and he's producing, there's a good chance. It just depends on what they can do. They've got a log jam. I mean, I think Ruben Mateo's days as an Oriole are numbered. When you have Jordan Westberg and you've got Kobe Mayo as well.
Yeah, we got some talent down there that can cover his
are knocking
position.
at the door. Yeah, I mean, it's a good problem to have.
Yeah, we got some things to make. I mean, it's interesting. I just wanted. We were sitting here talking about Colin because they were talking about him on the show, and I figured, well, nobody better to ask than you because you know it just as much as I do, if not better than me, on a lot of this stuff. So, thank you for your time. Appreciate you.
My man. Take
Mouse,
care. Bye, everybody.
Mouse Talk, everybody. Somebody drop his link into the chat. He's a good guy, good Oriole fan, knows his stuff, and a good friend. Man, I'd love to try to figure out what they're going to do in the offseason with the, like Walt said. You got
Lewinsky is for the Red Sox dugout. Alex Cora had been thinking about challenging that. Decides not to on the foul tip.
Mike's got a voice. We saw that on the relating.
You can also find Mouse Talk's link right on the front of my channel under partners, also under the NFL show. Same, you can do that over on my YouTube page. His link to all his social medias are right there for all of Mouse Talk. And he's a great creator. He'll be over 14K very soon. Check swinging the dirt, 2-2. I still think he had an idea, he and I doing a show on the Orioles, and I still think I got to get with him and do that. I got to find time to do it because I think it would be a great show with his knowledge of the Orioles that he has, which in a lot of the farm system stuff, he's more extensive than me. I have a great historical mind. when it comes with it. I think we could do a fun show.
It's kind of a familiar refrain in this series. Stays alive on a good breaking ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes, bottom of 4.
You make your pitch, and they foul it off instead of putting it in play on your terms.
They fouled off 6 2-strike pitches tonight, the Red Sox.
Swing and a miss, got him. Swung at a ball outside. I can't believe it. He usually doesn't swing that like that.
You can see why. You know, he throws a lot of fastballs over 1 out of every 2 pitches, and again getting harder to see because of the bright sunlight. Real good pitch.
Tough now with the pitcher's mound primarily in the sun and the batter's box in the shade. That's tough. What's up, Hatbox Ghost? Hey, Jerry, I'm dropping a link in here for tonight's football game. Go give me a like, buddy. Help me out. We're trying to get up as high as we can on likes over there before the game starts. For those of you asking why I'm doing that, well, hey, it's just this simple. The more you put up a like, the more YouTube potentially can share you out. I'm trying to get ahead of some of the other football people tonight. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. It's good to see you. Hope things are well with you.
Hit is only being hit 9% of the time.
Well, they came in with
2 balls, no strikes. Here's a catch. Swing and a miss. Strike right there.
27 more than the other team.
I don't like how on the Oriole broadcast they don't show the information to the other hitters consistently. They flicker it in and out. Now they're starting to click it in a little bit. 2-1 pitch to Hernandez, your center fielder, who's 0 for 1 today. Ball in the dirt, 3-1. 2 outs here. Bauman 67 pitches in here in the 4th.
Boston only 9th in the American League. 150 home runs, 19 fewer than the Orioles.
I think the big question for the analytic people, is it the ball? Is it better pitching?
Swing and a foul down the third baseline.
You know, in Baltimore, is it the configuration?
I would really love a Fenway Frank right now. Or a Boog's barbecue pit beef. One of those 2 would be phenomenal.
You mentioned, what, 42 doubles?
To quote, oh God, I can't even think of that guy's name that used to do that.
Doesn't have as many to right field. He's only got 3 home runs to right field. Is it because he's 35? Tough questions to answer.
Hernandez, base hit. That's going to tie the game. 2-all. Hernandez delivers 2-all. What's up, Ollie? Welcome in.
Well, that ball would have a better chance of being caught when you're not, next year you can't shift.
If that shift's not on, we don't have that.
I mean, it's a curve ball. He waits, he follows it, he tracks it, and then he just hits it, and he hits it pretty well. But in my day, they actually used to have a second baseman standing over there.
Sometimes that second baseman was Doug. Now I've forgotten his last name. Who was the Doug on the Red Sox? No, I forgot it too.
Doug Griffin?
Doug Griffin.
Peter Griffin. What?
Is in there. Ball 1 to Connor Wong.
Well, here it would have been for a lot of years. Jerry Remy passed away. I mean,
Jerry Remy, what a great Red Sox. Ollie, what do you think of that Orioles? What's the last thing you got there? The emoji, something different.
Red Sox all season are wearing the number 2 of Jerry Remy on their right sleeve. You can see it right there. To honor Jerry, who was obviously a wonderful player, but to so many folks, many in my generation, was known for his
swing and a miss. That's a strike.
For many years with Don Orsillo and recently with Dave O'Brien.
Ollie, help me out. Click on that link I dropped up there right above you. Give me a like on that football video for tonight, buddy. Fusion of the Race. Yeah, it is. It's exactly what it is, Ollie. Way to pick it out, dude. Click on that link I put in there for the football game and give me a like on that video. We're trying to get up as high as we can.
You got to know him well for years. Oh, yeah. And then he came up with a rapport with Dennis Eckersley because they three-man booze fought lung cancer for years. He kind of did that like he played, because he was a little guy and he was a good base runner and he was tough.
Strike three. Sit down, son. You are out. Orioles finally get out of the inning, but that was not easy. Called strike
three. You're out.
All right, Mateo, Mullins, and Rushman coming up. Tie game at 2. Top of the 5th. Orioles got to do some more hitting. I told everybody we were up 2-0. They needed to get some more runs. Boston always scores runs at home. Thank you, Jerry. I appreciate it. We try to get up as close to 100. 100 is the big number that seems to me that starts triggering a share out. So the quicker you can get to 100 when you start your game, the better. And when you start out with 30, 40, 50, whatever likes on a video before it starts, you can get to that 100 pretty fast. And we're going to try to do that today and keep doing it. And people sharing it out and all that kind of stuff, letting more people know we're doing football. The Prime games, not everybody has Prime. So we try to call it out, have fun over here. And, we just like to build those relationships with people we know and get to know the other ones. We treat everybody with respect here. We had a little problem earlier in the day. We had someone coming in being disrespectful to me. I hope they come back. I hope they know that I'll accept an apology and we move forward. But I'm not going to sit here and let someone make fun of my physical disabilities because making fun of the people. There's a lot of people out in the world that have more disabilities than me, that are in a worse case than me, that have mental struggles, that can't feed themselves, can't bathe themselves, can't do anything like that. And, those people in the world don't deserve to be treated differently, So if you have a disability, it's just something that God has gave you to make you unique. And some people it's a challenge, and to some people it's a plus. But in all cases, it's not meant to be something of personal attack. And that's what I strive to teach people.
Base at plus 185 against Nathan Eovaldi. DraftKings Sportsbook is.
And I did get a little fired up earlier, but I've had a rough day today. I've had a very painful day today. I actually thought about not streaming.
Use code DIAMOND when you sign up today.
I had to pay a crap load of medical bills today, which was just horrible to do. And that was the last thing that I felt like dealing with. What's up, Fonz? Welcome in. Fonz, click that link I put in. Here, I'm going to drop a link. Go give this video a like, Fonz, if you want to help me out today. Right there. Give that one a like. 1 ball, 1 strike to Mateo here. I haven't even eaten yet today. I had such a rough morning. My wife had to go do her thing, and I just told her don't worry about it. I figured I'll get up something before the next stream.
One of those with a third inning single. Yeah, it'd be very
Tim, I don't like having to snap at somebody, but when I politely ask people not to do it, I allow a lot of stuff here. I allow people to do things. I joke about it. But if I don't know you, you're not going to do that to me. Fly ball down the right field line. Trouble! Foul. Just foul. Missed the pesky pole by about 5 feet. Hey, I'm glad you guys are here. We're having fun tonight. Yes, glad you are here today. Hopefully anybody that's new is liking the stream and what we're doing here. And you'll hit that subscribe and come back with us. We're 1 subscriber away from getting to double digits, getting out of that 09 number. I always like when I get out of the O's. 1 subscriber away there. 1-2 pitch from Eovaldi. He's 66 pitches in.
Because of his 2 injuries, ERA of 4.15 coming in, 18 starts. A lot of home runs allowed.
Oh, ball inside, 2-2.
Again, when you have a bad back and then shoulder inflammation, last year he gave a 0.7 home runs per 9 innings, second lowest in the big leagues. This year he went almost 2.
Thank you, Fonz. Appreciate it.
Home runs up on a year that home runs aren't up unless you're Aaron Judge.
Time is called. 2 balls, 2 strikes with Mateo right now.
Have allowed more home runs than walks in baseball this season. Evaldi is in that select few. 18 batters walked, 21 home runs surrendered.
Oh, swing and a miss. Sit down, son. You're out.
Yeah, I mean, I think if
Big swing and a miss.
he was going to be healthy at his age and his stuff,
I'm telling you, it's tough to see that baseball right now. The pitchers are in a high sun. The hitters are in that deep shade. It's tough to pick up a baseball.
but you just don't know about the health.
There's Mullins for a third time.
Curveball into Mullins, strike 1. Anybody new in here today, first timer, say hello in the chat.
His outings were only cutters the whole
Let us know who you are. All fans are welcome here of all teams. Fly ball foul, 0-2.
Red Sox really feel like he's evolved in his time in Boston, but because he's back in the injury list today on a limited pitch count, and there's Edward Bizzardo in the bullpen.
We got action up in the Boston bullpen as well. Upstairs, 1 and 2.
And we're not used to seeing 92 on a fastball in Evaldi, but Ryan Baker warms up. Again, the injuries have hurt his season, and he thinks that velocity will be back next year.
Popped up.
Popped him up. The sun ball here. Devers seems to have a beat on it.
Got it. That's an out.
He's got it on its hope for 3. Orioles fans, enjoy the ballpark that forever changed baseball through an ultimate experience behind home plate. Game day perks include prime seats in the first 10 rows of the infield, pre-game outfield visit, preferred parking, and more. Buy your Orioles ultimate experience today at Orioles.com/ultimates. Well, what is Alex Cora going to do?
Jeff in the zone. What's up, Jeff in the zone? Good to see you, buddy. Evaldi's going to leave the game. They're going to go get a picture. They had him on a pitch count today. He hit 72. He's right there. Jeff, how you doing, buddy? We are excited about calling football tonight. I've been talking about it all day in here as well. Thursdays are fun when the NFL starts. There's the link for the game. We've been asking people throughout the day to do me a favor and go and hit that link and give us a like. Try to get us up close to 100 as we can. A lot of you have been doing it. Thank you for hitting that like. Just hanging in, Jeff. Been one of those days, buddy. One of those days. One of those days. So do appreciate everybody. We're up to 25 likes over there. We're hammering it. We're going to keep working. I'm going to try to get to 50. By the time I do the game tonight and sharing it out, we'll try to get to 50 likes before that thing starts. That would be pretty rocking. We'd have a good chance for 100. Maybe before the game starts, even. That would be kind of nice. Angela Minta firing up her Red Sox emoji. Birds and the Sox. In the last game of the year, the winner of this will have the I guess, bragging rights to say that they won the season total. They've played, this is the 19th game. They've played 18 so far. It's 9-9 right now, so we'll see how it happens. Orioles still batting here. Top of the 5th in a 2-2 game. We have a pitching change that we're sitting through. Hopefully when my wife gets back, get something to eat. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate you. It all helps. It all helps, buddy. It all helps. All helps.
Monster for his 33rd.
I saw you were live on Facebook or Instagram or here. You were live somewhere this morning, but I was doing therapy. I couldn't see it. I was flipping through some stuff.
As an RBI ground out after that.
Adley Rushman coming up. 2 balls, 2-2 game. Adley Rushman coming up.
Red Sox pitcher. Here's the final line on Nathan Evaldi.
It actually pitches pretty well. You can see the 2 runs, 1 earned. Again, like you said, doesn't walk a whole lot of people.
Yeah, I knew you were live this morning somewhere.
Pitched in.
Edward Bizzardo. It's Bizzardo World coming in, everybody.
Bizzardo comes in and one of the other guys, or many guys, that pitched at AAA Worcester this year.
Gaming with Cooper Sports. What's up?
For the Red Sox.
Welcome in, Gaming with Cooper Sports.
The other night, but a strike thrower.
Hey, Gaming, go over, hit this link. Give us a like on this video. I'm challenging all my viewers today to give us a like on the football stream for tonight. Help me out. Curveball strike. 1-1. We're getting the engine fired up for tonight for football, Cooper. Adley Rushman, 1-1. Nobody out. I'm sorry, nobody on. 2 outs here, top of 5. Ball down low, 1-1. Now 2-1.
In this bullpen, you probably spent some time in Worcester this season. Fazzardo, 37 games. Zach Kelly, 44 games. Caleb Ward pitched a lot. Franklin Herman.
Ball inside, 3-1.
Saw start most of his season was in Worcester. Josh Winkowski, Ryan Bello, Todd Schreiber even pitched 7 games in Worcester this year. Just about everybody on the Red Sox pitching staff has had AAA time.
Ball 4 takes it.
52, third worst in the league. Fazzardo puts on Rutschman aboard for the 2nd time today. Well, it comes in. I mean, it's not quite a clean inning, but because it is in the sense that you got 2 outs and nobody on. And he's not going to throw it by anybody.
Yeah, we hope all people are doing well, regardless of where they're at for that hurricane. It's all over the place down there.
This team does that better than Adley Rushman.
Oh! Ball inside of Santander. That looked pretty good, but he didn't get the call.
Anthony Santander. Line out to the second baseman Arroyo in right field. Also reached on an error by Casas at first.
Ball outside, 2-0. Nick, what's up, buddy? Jump up there to that link right above you. Give us a like on that football video for tonight. I'm trying to get ahead, Nick. Good to see you, buddy.
2-0.
2-0, grounded softly. Pitcher's got it. Flips to first. That'll end the inning. Wow. Middle of the 5th coming up. Red Sox coming to hit. Where are we at in their lineup? Top of the order again? Pham, Devers, and Bogarts, I think? Good Lord. All right, check out these great people on YouTube. I will be right back in just a minute.
Join me for Galaxy Space Court and a bunch of roller coaster from Disney Extra News to Disney Cafe Chat on Saturday nights and my new show, NASCAR. So come join the Galactic's fun.
In a world with so many choices, only one YouTube channel stands out from them all. Sean Urban. Become part of this growing community to find all your Disney news, sports talk, discover new food and drinks, and go on epic adventures across the globe. Never miss out on a family fun stream with engaging people, in-chat games, and fantastic locations to see. Don't miss out.
Hi there, my name is Allie from Cinder Allie Loves Disney. On my channel, I share Disney pins, items from my collection. I do unboxings, movie reviews, Disney park vlogs, and more. We have so much fun. Be sure and stop by and say hi. Let me know you heard about me from the Pete McDivitt Show. And as always, make it a Disney day.
Check out Cinder Alley and Sean, Dave, direct links to them right there in the chat. They all do a very, very solid job on their channel.
Membership now at Orioles.com/membership.
Dave's in here right now. If you go over to Dave's channel and give him a follow, tell him in the chat, hey, Dave, I just followed you. He'll be able to see it. And thank you right here.
Altuve home run was the runs he gave up.
Looks like the Orioles are going to pull out their starter now, too. B-Tap Breakdown, our sports partner in the house. Brian Baker, Brian the Disney Baker, is going to pitch now. Good to see Bobby, Beantown Breakdown. Huge Boston fan, covers all the Boston sports, does a great job with his channel as well. We got 30 likes on our football stream for tonight already coming up, huh? Nice, close to it. We're getting there.
1, 2, 3.
We'll have a good stream tonight. It'll be a lot of fun.
Last time Brian Baker allowed a run.
Brian Baker in there for the Orioles. Try to hold these Red Sox down.
The third base coach, Carlos Fidlis, is heading into the Red Sox dugout. Yep. Can't have a hat out there. Gotta get a helmet.
So they require the coaches to have a helmet out there now. That's interesting.
Did you see, by the way, any of the images of some of the reporters in Florida during this hurricane who were wearing, looks like baseball helmets on their head?
Because of the debris flying around.
Because of the wind.
Ball upstairs, 1-0.
Well, it's only been maybe 110 mile per hour hurricane.
Pham, top of the order for the Red Sox again. Mets are going to be good in the playoffs. I'm looking forward to calling them. Can't wait. Looking forward to that. Popped up. I don't know if it's going to stay in play, though.
Talking to Brandon Hyde before the game, he's been obviously worrying for a couple of days. Many of the other members of the Orioles have about their places. It sounded like the damage was not as significant as could be feared. So Brandon waiting on full word, hoping for the best, obviously, for Kim and the many other members of the Orioles who are down in Florida near their spring training complex in Sarasota. Smith Stadium.
Swing and a miss. That's a strike.
Distribute sandbags the last few days for residents Sarasota, Tampa area. Baker, the former North Florida Osprey pitcher. 1-2.
Oh, ball low. 2-2. Nice pitch.
Baker's ERA is at 3.70. That is the lowest his earned run average.
Any new friends in here today? First timers? Let me know. Say hello in the chat. Tell me who you are. What team you're on today. We welcome everybody. Baker kicks and deals. That's popped up down the right field line. Playable. Long run. Hayes makes a play.
Territory and out number 1. As we tell you about the 30th anniversary of Oriole Park's final homestand of the year. One more chance to get $10 Utah Street bleacher seats Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday afternoon against Toronto. One more chance, really 3 more chances to have a great view of the action in center field. Easy access to Boobs, the roof deck, the kids' corner, and more. Buy your tickets today.
I'd love to do bleacher seats. Can't do it.
Orioles.com/tickets is the URL.
Swing and a miss by Devers. First pitch right out the gate.
Jumps ahead of Devers.
Well, that's his best and lowest batting average pitch.
What do you feel like since that struggle against Toronto? What do you feel like his game's improved in these 8 scoreless outings?
I think he's been a little more judicious with his cutter usage.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2 at 97.
Devers' 2 best pitches. He got hurt. When he does get hurt, it's usually the cutter that, and not today, but sometimes can be very flat. So,
well, school's important.
And I think most of the Oriole pitchers have done it this year. Do what you do best most often. I think he's getting there.
Baker at the set, deals. Popped up foul, well out of play.
And right there, I mean, I think he's more comfortable. He's trying to hold the ball a little bit longer, maybe get Devers. I'm surprised he didn't ask for time. Nobody on, you can pretty much do what you want this year. Pitch clock, next year that'll change.
Time is called.
Yeah, the thing with Devers is you can throw him another good changeup, but it better be as good because, again, he can drive balls to left field here with the best of them. And keeps it alive.
Fly ball down the left field line and caught. Nice. Stowers catches it. Second out of the inning. Looked like it was going foul.
Amazing routine flyout. Orioles Baseball on Mass is brought to you by PNC Bank. PNC, helping to make banking easier. inside the concourse at Fenway Park. Home of the Red Sox for over 100 seasons.
100 seasons, 100 years, the Red Sox have played at this iconic field. It's amazing. Think of all the talent that's gone through that location. That's unbelievable. If you're brand new, say hello in the chat. Welcome in, everybody. 2 outs here in the bottom of 5. Pitch comes in. That's a strike. Bogart's up there.
Concerts.
You can see the outfield's a little
Bogart's today 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out.
In part because there have been some concerts here this summer. I think Gaga was here recently.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Really? Lady Gaga. Yeah, Lady Gaga was here. I imagine he puts on a tremendous concert.
I've never seen her, but would love to. I imagine the scene. She was excellent at the halftime show a few years ago, about 15 minutes.
Ball upstairs, 1 and 2, misses high.
Star is born.
Baker trying to work it. 2 outs here in the 5th. Tie game. Last meeting of the year for the Red Sox and the Birds.
I'm still mad that Bradley
Tomorrow, I'll be doing the Orioles and the Yankees. Orioles and the Yankees tomorrow. See if Aaron Judge can hit number 62. Make sure you're subscribed to catch it. Line drive to left, going to be playable. Stowers goes back. That's an out. End of the 5th.
1-2-3 inning for Brian Baker.
Going to the 6th. Not sure where we are in the Orioles lineup. I think we're somewhere in the middle. We do have a Discord if you'd like to be part of public chat rooms. We have a Discord for this channel. A lot goes on over there, talking all sports, talking Disney, talking other topics, Star Wars, Marvel, all kind of stuff. There is the Discord link. It is free. There is not a penny cost to be over there. It's just hang out, have fun, treat people with respect, and have a good time. If you are brand new, say hello to us. A lot of people come in and out. We never know it. We always like to say hello and try to welcome people in. We're a little different than most of the systems that you'll see out here for sports. We do not charge people to talk to us in the chat. We do not do that. We say hello. We welcome you in. We want you to be a part of our community as we're continually trying to grow and make new friends as we sit here. And what is that? That Bengals game now has 28 likes on it. We're 2 likes away from 30. If there's 2 people in here that have not liked it yet, go over. Give us a like. I just dropped the link right there. Give us a like. That's the broadcast for tonight. 8 o'clock. We'll be doing it 8:15. It's the Bengals. It's the Miami Dolphins. It's going to be a monster game this week. We're trying to get up to We're trying to get up to close to 100 likes as we can before the start of the game. I know we'll get a bunch when we go live, but I want to get a big jump on it tonight. So hit us up if you haven't already. We'd really appreciate it. All right, here we go. Coming back in. That was quick. That was a fast inning. Fast break.
For yourself today. ShopNissanUSA.com. 2 starts that were always going to be a little shorter. Nathan Eovaldi off injury. Mike Baumann not fully stretched out, but both pretty effective. 4 innings, 2 runs for Baumann, 4 2/3, 2 runs, 1 earned for Eovaldi.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Here we go. Yes, football tonight.
Anthony Santander, Jesus Aguilar watching from the
Mountcastle's going to be on for the Orioles. Bizzardo in there for Boston. Starts him off with the strike. It's Bizzardo world, like Bizarro Superman, but Bizzardo Boston.
He signed early. He's been throwing baseball since he, again, he's
ball down low, 1-1.
Actually just turned 27. He's been pitching since 2015.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
This little breaking ball. They got a protection Boog. Boog actually stayed in Key West that storm, going a little bit to the other side of him, but they said he had 80-mile-per-hour winds. Lost a couple of fruit trees, nothing major, just sitting down here cleaning up, watching the game.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Sit down, son. You're out. Mountcastle goes down.
We're glad it was only a couple of trees and nothing worse. That's really good news to hear. Right on the inside corner. So
Yeah, that was a borderline ball, but he swung at it. It doesn't matter. He swung right through it.
Perfect time of the day where they don't see the ball as well. And then the other part of that perfection is stay out of the middle of the plate. One out for Bizzardo.
Ball outside.
Of the Bizzardo brothers to pitch in the big leagues. His brother Yorman Bizzardo threw for the Marlins, Tigers, Astros from 2005 to 2009.
Ball down low, kicks away from the catcher. 2-0.
Listen, you got a live arm in AAA for Boston right now. You get a shot. The way that the Red Sox pitchers have taken hits this year.
Ground ball, rip, foul.
Outside of first. I mean, you look at their
job by the ball boy. Nice play.
Team last year, but you look, Sale didn't have much last year, but he gets hurt early, doesn't pitch in Uvalde. Now, some guys come out of nowhere. We saw Waka, who came into the Monday night game. As you look at CNL Perez getting loose, he's 11-1. Last year, 3-5 at Tampa, so he really came a long way. Of course, he's a free agent too. And then Whitlock had hip surgery, had back surgery.
Oh, he went. Strike 3. Sit down, son. You're out. 2 outs. Another good cut slider. Swung right over it. Check swinged right over it.
Henderson retired for the first time today. Two down, here's Hayes. Really good slider.
Pitch comes in, that's a strike.
Well, obviously they're not picking it up. And you think normally you do not want to start it where it ends up in the middle of the plate, but if you don't see it, you don't see the spin. And again, sunlight to shadows, hard to see.
Ball down low, 1-1.
Slider has always been a pitch he's been known for. He really worked hard on a split finger this offseason. Pitch he does not throw very much. Velocity was up in spring training. It's not where it was last year, now 94, but still a
that or Fenway. It's one of the two. They're both about the same amount. I think Fenway is older. I think Fenway is older than Wrigley. Fenway's 100 years old. I think it's got a couple years on Wrigley. It's one of those two. Foul back, 2-2, or 1-2 remains.
Another thing I've always found at some ballparks, especially Fenway, that has the low roof.
I'll be right back in a second. Rex up.
The sun is setting.
I'll be right back in a second, everybody.
Sometimes when you
hang tight.
Plate, you look into the sun.
Probably see a strikeout here the way this pitcher's throwing right now. Anyway, Rex up. Up. Rex, move. Fly ball, center field. Going to be playable in the sun, but playable. Out.
Everyone loves an underdog story. You know why? Because it fills you with hope, makes you believe, right? Hold on now. Did you say any team? So now I can bet the overdog, underdog odds. Team overdog, where you at? Let me hear you.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Bet just $5 to win $200 if your team wins. Action's so good, why bet NFL anywhere else?
Every day, the sun rises and our water is calm. Our packages arrive and our lights turn on. All thanks to federal employees. And as a nonprofit association, you're the reason GEHA puts members first. All 2 million of them. Because everything GEHA stands for starts with you. GEHA.
Bottom of the 6th inning here at Fenway Park. Kyle Stowers with his second Fenway start in left field, leading us to our T-Mobile coverage cam for the best coverage in the game. Let's check out our T-Mobile coverage cam.
Again, playing the wall. Some of the little nuances. And getting a workout. Just a little bit offline. Martinez with another double. And here, once again, Gossett hits it off there. This would lead to the first run. First thing you usually come here, you take balls off the wall. What did Jim Rice say today? A lot of the players, even you really have to work at playing this field because of the different nuances, the bounces. Canel Perez, what a year he's had. I don't know if we can get a whole lot better than that. So dependable.
Well, in part because the Orioles got to ride static of Houston over the weekend. Perez now has the best ERA of all American League relievers with a minimum of 55 innings, 129. Third best among Major League relievers. Was the electric arsenal for Perez this season. Pitching in his 65th game, which breaks a tie after Brian Baker threw the 5th inning. Tate, Baker, Bautista, and Perez were all tied at 64 games pitched. So at the moment, Cionel jumps into the lead. Verdugo, Martinez, and Casas, so lefty, righty, lefty to a close inning. A little bit earlier in the game than maybe you'll see Baker and Perez most nights, but given the dire circumstances, Orioles 4.5 back, 7 to go. Brandon Hyde is managing this one with a real sense of urgency, and he'll try to get the final 12 outs. Some combination you'd imagine of Perez, Tate, and a well-rested Bautista. Dugo a double and ground out today. 2 ground balls to the right side. That's a pop-up out of play. This never looks happy with himself, Alex Verdugo. Feels he should hit every pitch.
A lot of hitters do.
And he hit that one.
Yeah, he did.
He'll be satisfied here to the right center field gap. He'll hold.
Nice play by Hayes getting to it. He's thinking double, though.
Hayes holds him to a single and leadoff man on in the 6th. Baltimore business leaders, the Sweet Ownership Experience in Oriole Park provides a year-round platform for your business to recruit, reward, and retain potential clients, loyal customers, and valued employees. Flexible suite plans for 2023 are available now, featuring Oriole Park experiences and inclusive catering plans. For more information, visit Orioles.com/suites.
So now the right-hander, J.D. Martinez. Brendan Hyde is obviously trying to pick more left-handed spots for Cieno Perez this year. Numbers will show you that Perez has been close to as good against righties, though. Lefties 211, righties 219. On base a little higher for righties. It's a really good slider. Only 2 home runs he's allowed have come to righties, but still very good to both.
Well, that's the equalizer right there. Right? You know, with a fastball pitcher, wild, lack of command with Cincinnati last year, so the Orioles acquire him. And now he's got a couple, and really almost 3 ways to get you out, because he started throwing a little 2-seam fastball that'll run away from the right-handers.
Another slider, that's foul.
And the good slider, when you have a good defense like the Orioles do, that's a double play ball. And then the fastball is a strikeout pitch. And it seems comfortable, or at least for him, to throw it in any count.
One, 2 is typically a slider count. Will he double up here after Martinez fouled one away?
Well, there was, but a little low. Yeah, the double that JD hit was it was like a 1-iron on a low fastball off of Michael Baumann.
Six for 15, 3 doubles, a home run, a walk in the series. It's looked like vintage JD Martinez. Last of a 5-year deal with Boston.
Been pretty productive, couldn't you say? I mean, this year, as you mentioned, the home runs are down, but I mean, his first year, 330, 43, 130 RBIs. What an incredible year. 36 home runs the next year. RBIs went down, but still over 100.
Last 4 years, nobody's had more total bases in the American League. And only 1 player's driven in more runs, and only 3 players had more home runs in the American League, 2018 to 2021 with the Red Sox.
You know, the only year that he wasn't productive was the pandemic year. Remember they banned because of the cheating scandal and they couldn't use the iPad. He's very dependent on that and looking at his at-bats and so forth. So it's a shorter season. And I figured 35. His average is not that low. Came in at 271. It's down, but he's hitting over 300 against fastballs. Breaking ball number down a little bit.
Seventh pitch. Well, that got away. A sinker that looked like it blew away in the wind. It went so far out. Verdugo scampers to second on a wild pitch.
Well, that's your 2-seamer that we talked about. It throws it to the backstop. The double play no longer in order. It was like the ball was cut. Let's see if Martinez can hit a ball to the right side.
He can't hit anywhere. Strikeout on a high slider for Cieno Perez.
I talked about the breaking ball. This one does hang a little bit. He's trying to wait, and you could see him looking to right. Trying to lift it. Frustrating for him. Nice pitch by Cieno. I want to know how he listed the 8th pitch, the one that hit the backstop. Frisbee?
Just cross-up sinker and right Frisbee. Wiffle ball. Well, a big out to get Martinez and not let him advance Verdugo to third. Now he goes back to the 2-seamer, and that's a little bit sharper.
And they get an idea as Tristan Casas gets to hit. Already had the double. He's had a great series. How he hits against lefties, because this is what, if he plays next year, the season is going to be about.
In his short big league time, Casas is 3 for 18 against lefties, does have 5 walks. But all 6 of his extra base hits have come off of right-handed pitchers. .6'4", 238-pound Tristan Casas, 5'11", 170-pounder Ciano Perez. Casas stays alive.
So you get a pretty good idea that, he does hang in there. We talk about all the great left-handers. I remember when talking to Mo Vaughn, who had some terrific years for the Red Sox, he said, you want to feel like that front side stays where you can go to the wall.
All right. Thank you, guys. Sorry about that. Had to step out for a second. Had to talk with Preston for a minute and my wife.
And then hope that you have a quick enough bat and your swing's good enough.
We got a 2-2 game still. Runner on second, 1 out. 1-2 count on Perez now. Pitching for the Orioles. Perez in there against Casas. Winner of this wins the series.
You like going back in here?
We do have a second channel. Thank you for posting that, MR. We're building up that channel. Fenway was 1912. Thank you, Hatbox. There you go. It is the oldest stadium.
Against the breaking ball. Now, maybe if you throw a strike to ball, which he hasn't, they've kind of been in the strike zone, but if you throw him a strike here, he may hit it hard somewhere.
Grandma tapped over to second. Oh, he beats it at first. It's going to be first and second with 1 out.
That's your shortstop. And he had to go, what do you think, 10, 12 steps, maybe more to get to that ball? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then again, the other thing, Casas runs pretty well. Long time in developing, quick play, accurate throw. He beats it.
He did just beat it. That's a good call.
When you were thinking up and in, was that a good pitch, just bad result? That low?
You hit it very softly to your infield.
Orioles will play the infield back, hoping for a double play against Arroyo.
Arroyo up here now. First pitch down low for a ball.
Tristan Arroyo has driven in 10 of his 31 runs against the Orioles.
O's looking for a double play here in the 6th to turn it.
Home runs against Baltimore. 321 on base.
Curveball in there for a strike.
Slider strike.
Yeah, I was talking
Slider,
today,
cut curve.
With the pandemic and all that, it didn't seem in Baltimore. I said, I met you when you took Evan Longoria's place because he was traded from the Giants. When Longoria went out there, he said, I'm from that area. He said he was such a great player. And he said, I had so much respect for him. And he said, I was never going to take his place. He turned out to be a pretty good young player. It took him a while, but he's gotten better with experience, as most players do.
His 6th year in the big leagues, 80 games, a career high. 6 homers and tied a career high.
2-1 coming, 2-1 coming.
And for somebody who's been in the big leagues parts of 6 years, and I thought he was going to take Evan Longoria's place, he is only 27. First round pick 9 years ago with the Giants. On a 2-1, Arroyo will
Grandma tapped to third. Only play is first. They go up 3-2.
As the Red Sox take the lead. Verdugo scores. Casas moves to second on the RBI ground out from Arroyo.
Well, good base trying because he gets such a good jump. Gunnar Henderson's going to catch it. So now he's playing really deep for some reason. Well, he just don't play at all. But he's thinking about it. Look how far he had to come. So they play the infield back, but way back. They don't turn to double play.
That's tough. Make the defensive stand, and boom, you still go down.
That snaps a streak of 16 consecutive scoreless outings for Ciano Perez. Had not allowed
Strike right there.
Record since August 17th at Toronto. Some inherited runs in that span, but no earned runs against his ledger in the previous 16 outings.
And the only reason, at least to this point, that it would have scored is a wild pitch. When he threw the backstop. That advanced the runner. And it's just amazing how sometimes a pitch here or there.
No balls, 2 strikes. Bottom of 6. Red Sox lead at 3-2. Pulling out the lead here late in the game. Not surprising.
Back farther.
I don't care.
You were a little surprised Henderson was that deep at third?
Yes. You're trying to turn a double play, you don't play that deep. As you get to the ball, it takes longer for the ball to get to you.
Ground ball tapped over to first. Uh-oh. He's safe. Oh, they got him.
Tapped the foot down in time, though Hernandez instantly points to his dugout.
Hernandez points to his dugout, says, I'm safe. I don't know how he's not safe, to be honest with you.
But he's going so fast. Nope, I can't get it. I'll go over there, run back, and then tags it.
Oh, maybe he did get him.
See how he jumps coming
He did get him.
Avoid the collision barely. Nice footwork here.
Wow.
Like Ciano skipping out of the bullpen. So the Red Sox decide not to challenge, but they get the lead. Snap the long scoreless streak of Perez.
Meet Google Pixel 6a, a smarter phone for a smarter price, powered by the Google Tensor chip. So your camera can see in the dark with Night Sight. Fix your photos with Magic Eraser. Photograph all skin tones accurately with Real Tone. And last up to 72 hours with Extreme Battery Saver.
All right, top of the 6. Orioles are going to have to start hitting a little bit.
Google Pixel 6a. Switch it up and get the all-new Google Pixel 6a.
Need to start hitting a little bit.
You never know where the day will take you, so be ready for anything in a Toyota RAV4. Check out a 40-mile-per-gallon hybrid with the best resale value in its class for 22 according to Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com. And save now with 2.49% APR financing. Connect with your dealer through buyatoyota.com and reserve your new RAV4 today. Toyota, let's go places.
Now on FanDuel, get up to $1,000 back in free bets if you don't win. Yes, you jammed in the jam-packed sports bar. You stuck at an awkward family dinner. You waiting for your groceries to be back. And yes,
Todd, have a good one, buddy.
cornhole in front of all your
We
friends.
appreciate you.
Now get up to $1,000 back in free bets if you don't win. That's why America's #1 sportsbook is the best place to bet on the NFL. FanDuel, make every moment more.
Time now for our MLB update brought to you by PNC, helping to make banking easier. White Sox eliminated yesterday from postseason contention. They are all tied up with the Twins in the bottom of the 7th. The Tigers, meanwhile, putting it up against Kansas City, 10-0 in Detroit. Tonight at 9:40, the Mariners taking on the Rangers, and of course, Rays and Guardians facing off at 6:10. A reminder, if the Orioles lose, the Rays win. Tampa Bay is in. They'll have their eyes
Tampa
on
Bay
Seattle
would
as
be
well,
in.
because, of course, all of this, whether they stay in or get out, hangs on what Seattle does too. So a late one here, guys, that we'll be watching this evening. In the meantime, Looking for that 14th comeback victory for the Orioles in this one as we head into the
Yeah,
seventh
Orioles
inning
need
here.
to figure it out.
Whatever happens in this one, we will take a look at all of it afterwards with those extra post-game presented by PNC.
All right, Mel, thank you. It is a 3-2 Boston lead and a new Red Sox pitcher there. Only left-handed reliever Matt Strom is in.
Matt Strom comes in for the Sox. Going to face Odor to start out.
4-game series kind of mess you up. Monday, Tuesday.
Tuesday night.
Yeah, Tuesday night he came in. Didn't give up. Home run to Anthony Santander. Score was 5th inning after that.
He hit Odor in that game. Inning in 2/3, 3 hits, 2 runs, and a hit batter. But because somebody had to be credited with it, he got the win, 13-9 victory.
He hasn't given up a home run to the last 90 left-handers he's faced.
Fouls that one off.
Slider there that was somewhat hittable. Shift on.
Last left-hander to take Matt Strom deep was Joey Gallo, August 19th, 2000.
A Joey Gallo sighting. Wow.
So it's been a minute. Odor, Stowers, Mateo, 2 lefties and a righty here in this 3-2 game. Odor
Ground ball over to into the shift. He's going to be thrown out from right field. That's an out. Wow.
DraftKings Sportsbook has the totals line set to, please, 7.5. Only 5-runs scored. DraftKings thinking there might be a few more. The under is the favorite, -130. DraftKings Sportsbook is an official sports betting partner of Major League Baseball. This week, new customers can bet $5 on any team and get 100 in free bets no matter what. Use code DIAMOND when you sign up. Here's a rarity. Kyle
Stowers getting a bat left-handed here against the lefty.
Only has 1 plate appearance against a lefty this season in the big leagues. And he was hit by a pitch.
I think maybe if you're Brandon Hyde, you're figuring, okay, the rest of their bullpen, and hopefully he will hit again. He's right-handed. Now, there's no guarantee, but then you get to see him hit off the lefty.
Ball outside, 1-1.
In his big league debut.
Stowers has been pretty solid for the Orioles.
Brandon's been asked about this. He has said it is not necessarily anything Kyle Stowers has or hasn't done. It's just the way his roster shapes up. He's wanted to get other players at bats against lefties. Stowers here sends one in the air.
He might have it. Gone! Holy cow! Stowers!
Orioles magic, feel it happen. Orioles magic, feel it happen. Orioles magic.
Finally gets the hit against the lefty and hits one out.
Little hanging slider. Hitter's best friend sometimes. Certainly here.
Wow.
In the game, what wind there was, it was blowing a little bit, but it's died down. That ball just was pulverized.
Maybe he'll get more at-bats against left-handers.
Xfinity Mobile right here.
Right now, hanging slider, uppercut swing. Very Ted-like.
Join the millions who are already saving.
Wow, what a shot.
Mobile to their internet and that powerful connection.
Alex Miller, what's up, buddy?
The first at-bat against a left-handed pitcher in the big leagues for Kyle Stowers, and his 3rd major league home run. You want to get a chance to play against lefties? That's what you do. And Kyle Stowers, who has scored twice today, the first run on a brilliant slide, was able to cross home standing up here.
It's got to be an awesome feeling for a young player to hit a home run in the same ballpark that Ted Williams did. You know? That's pretty amazing.
So a brand new game for Jorge Mateo.
And he goes down swinging.
Wow.
Yeah, there's the good slider. Hanger to Stowers.
Strike 3 right there, Mateo. Sit down, son.
To kind of hit the home run, you got to get a good pitch to hit, but you still got to hit it. And here's what his strength is. Quality slider, gets it down, back foot.
But what a great feeling that has to be for Stowers, who has played some since coming up. He's been in and out of the lineup. Again, you understand why he hasn't played every day against lefties. The Orioles have a lot of right-handers in the team. It's, in a sense, easier to get them at-bats against lefties, but Stowers not sulking about it. Good worker, good attitude, and he gets an opportunity, and he absolutely delivers.
Let's hear it.
And you look at his AAA numbers this year, he actually had a better OPS, on-base plus slugging percentage against lefties than he did righties.
And maybe Brandon knew that. I'm sure he talks to, as all managers do, their minor league guys. You get a pretty good assessment, and then give them an opportunity. And as you mentioned, present the opportunity, and they seize it.
Grab all up the middle. Nice play by the shortstop, Devers. Save it first. Mullins beats it out.
A rocket of an arm, but Mullins, a terrific runner, out of the box quickly for an infield single.
Nope. I mean, he does make a nice play. Real close. Looked like the foot was down now.
Just beat that.
Good call by John Lipka at first, and that extends the hit streak to 8 for Cedric Mullins. Out of the box quickly, home to first in 4.11 seconds. So here's Rutschman with Mullins over at first. Here's the updated list. Most doubles this season by an Orioles rookie. Adley Rutschman sits on top. And he's done it in far fewer games than Cal and Eddie and Trey.
Yeah, I have no idea what kind of move Matt Strom has. And he had 32 steals over at first base.
Tied for second with Randy Arozarena in the American League as the Orioles hope for 1-2 American League stolen base leaders. Rutschman pops one up that will reach the seats.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Double, an RBI ground out, and a walk for Adley Rutschman. Opposing base stealers, by the way, 3 for 3 against Matt Strom this year. Now the ball person down the left field line is running out toward the corner. Must be something in the field. It is a hat. All right, you can put it back on. You can put it back on, but it's got to stay there. And you've got to hold it with both hands. Grip the wheel tightly.
Rutschman fouls that off 2-2.
Now he's got one hand on. Now we're going to play fast and loose with it. Oh, be careful.
Oh, he's hugging it.
Prize possession. Hold it dear. Looks like a new hat. He still has the sticker on the bill.
Most likely. Rushman taps it over to third, foul. Over to third and foul.
Pretty good seats, for those youngsters.
It doesn't get much better than down the lines here where you're right on top of the plate. That's a prize possession right there. Brand new Boston red cap. And 2 for Adley. He won't lose it again. He's learned his lesson, no doubt. As he leans farther and farther toward the field of play.
Oh, there now. Now we're going. Got the red vines.
Mullins will run. This ball is
Tapper up the middle. Shortstop's got it. Over to first. That's going to end the inning. We're going to the middle of the 7th, everybody. We'll be right back here. All right, gotta like that.
Low and moderate income areas. So everyone has a chance to move forward financially.
I don't know much about it.
PNC Bank. See how we
it?
can make a difference for
Probably
you.
not. Why?
I'm trying to figure out what to make for dinner.
I mean, I'll try it. I'll try it.
I make it really light on spice because I can't do
Okay.
spicy.
Yeah, I'll try it. Is he going with you?
Now, even more fans can watch Orioles baseball anytime and anywhere on the all-new Masson app. Watch games live, receive expert analysis and team coverage, real-time action, scores, and stats, all in the palm of your hand. Scan the QR code or go to massonsports.com and download yours today.
Who do you think wins the division? God, that's still up in the air, man. They're both great. That's a great question, Jeff. I'll be right back in a second. I gotta make this call. I don't want to cut off the game, but I gotta go make this call. That's a good question.
Marcelo Perez with an inning, 2 hits, 1 run, and strikeouts after 16 outings scoreless streak. Here's the arsenal for the big league rookie, Gillespie. Former independent baller who is, at the moment, the Orioles hope the bridge between Perez and the Tate Bautista combination. Pitch hitter Abraham Almonte opposes him here, batting for the catcher Wong. Almonte homered last night. He falls behind 0-2 here.
Yeah, hitting, 350 with but only 20 at-bats. This year, 17, 18 home runs down to AAA. Home run came on a 2-1 fastball. A couple of singles on Monday with the first night. He swings the bat well.
be Almonte, Pham, and Devers. Anybody gets on Bogarts. Dylan Tate looks ready to start throwing in the bullpen. But Gillespie's off to a great start.
Nice curveball. Well, he's got a fastball, curveball. You just saw it change up. He started him with it. 12-6. Pitches the strike zone. So one up, one down.
Eighth strikeout for Gillespie, 15 big league innings. And a strike to start Tommy Pham. He really saved the Orioles on Monday night. I did it too. 2 2/3 innings, 2 runs, 1 earned. And a game where Jordan Lyles threw just 2 innings. Watkins and Gillespie threw the final 9. So many relievers were not available for the Orioles on Monday night. They added Gillespie about an hour before the game, and he truly delivered. 1-2 for Pham.
Well, a lot of fatigue in this Oriole bullpen, and it showed they can really pick them up last night, pitching 3 innings. Anybody's game till really the game ended, only losing 3-1 versus 13-9 on Tuesday.
Brendan High was very complimentary before today's game of Keegan Aiken. Said he thought that was the best he had seen Keegan in a long time. And he surmised maybe there was a little bit of a chip on his shoulder from being optioned a couple of days beforehand. He's aggressive. He felt like that's what Keegan Aiken can be. And now Gillespie, who is 3-2 on Pham.
Yeah, he used his changeup, and made great pitches with it. I mean, they said it was a tactical move, but he hadn't pitched well in September. I mean, it wasn't punitive. It's just they were trying to get better with it.
Pham puts one in the air to Hayes. And Tommy Pham is 0 for 4. Download the MLB app to get video highlights, live pitch by pitch, breaking news, player updates, stat leaderboards, and more for your Baltimore Orioles. So 2 down for Gillespie. Great start to the inning. Now the big one.
Yeah, what to do with Devers?
What would you do? Did you see Dylan Tate warming up?
What would I do?
Yeah. Bat? Start him with one right down the middle. Hope he doesn't swing.
No, I'd try to stay out of the middle, but it would probably be a fastball.
Gillespie way to the first base side. Another fastball to him.
Well, he doesn't hesitate getting ready to pitch, does he? Pretty good fastball. At least velocity-wise.
Oh, it's one of those days with the phone. One of those days.
Try to give him the lead.
So 3 straight fastballs to Devers. And a changeup to strike him out.
Strikes him out to end the 7th. Wow, they went through that quick.
Devers with 2 strikes.
Oh, nice flat job by Logan. Comes in, you need outs, he gets outs. Terrific changeup down and away.
Everyone loves an underdog story. You know why? Because it fills you with hope, makes you believe, right? Hold on now. Did you say any team? So now I can bet the overdog for underdog odds? Team Overdog, where you at? Let me hear you.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Bet just $5 to win $200 if your team wins.
Well, we're having
Action's
fun
so
trying to
good.
get a hold of
Why
these
bet
places.
NFL?
Top of the 8th, everybody. Top of the 8th in a tie game. I'm loving it.
The appeal of Tavala for me was just being able to scan a recipe and being able to eat the food. Tavala meals are delivered fresh to your door, no hassle. All you do is open your meal, scan it on the oven. It makes me feel really happy that I don't have to clean. I mean, who doesn't want to have a personal chef? Really good.
Tavala, your secret weapon for impossibly convenient home cooking. Browse this week's meals at tavala.com.
The appeal of Tavala for me was just being able to scan a recipe and being able to eat the food in 20 minutes. Tavala meals are delivered fresh to your door, no hassle. All you do is open your meal, scan it on the oven. It makes me feel really happy that I don't have to clean. I mean, who doesn't want to have a personal chef? Really good.
Tavala, your secret weapon for impossibly convenient home cooking. Get it risk-free for 100 days at tavala.com.
Tonight's copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Orioles. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Baltimore Orioles. To the 8th inning at Fenway Park, and John Angelos in the house. Chairman and CEO of the Orioles, hoping to see his team pick up win number 81. The Orioles 2 wins away from this remarkable turnaround, 110 losses a season ago, 52 wins. They are 2 wins away from clinching a winning record for the year, and they'll try to take the lead against Zach Kelly.
Yeah, again, most of his pitching down at AAA Worcester, where he had a very good ERA, 2.72, 13 strikeouts per 9 innings. A scoreless inning on Tuesday night. Primarily, he's got some, 4 pitches: slider, fastball, curveball, change. And that's kind of where he lives with velocity. They're only at 158 on his fastball.
Reese McGuire replaces Abraham Almonte, who had pinch hit for catcher Connor Juan. And Santander hits one off the end of the bat into the left field corner. Pham trying to track it down, and he will. Anthony 0-for-4 today. So the Red Sox have done a good job against Santander since that second home run on Tuesday. He's 0 for his last 10.
How tired?
Well, maybe he'll hit 2 tomorrow. Back in the swing of things. Ryan Mountcastle is behind a fastball from Kelly. So now 2 1/3 scoreless in the series for Kelly.
All right. One out here. Mountcastle up. He'll probably strike out.
Ned Kelly, an undrafted player 5 years ago and a first-year big leaguer in 2022. Began his college career at Concord University, West Virginia, 2014 and 15. Transferred to Newberry College of South Carolina, 2016 and 17. He is the first major leaguer from Newberry College since 1961. Neil Chrisley.
Yeah, it seems like all the guys that went there, Cal Cooper, 48, Billy Ryle, 29, 30, Warriors there, and then Al Shealy back in 28, so a while ago.
Ball down low, 2-2.
Mountcastle 0-for-7 the last 2 days after a really good start to the series. 3 walks Monday, 2 hits Tuesday, including a triple. And he chases a changeup for strike 3.
Strike 3. Told you. Called that one.
Today and 6 the last 2 days.
Yeah,
Called that one.
The pitch at AAA was this pitch, the change. Just pretty much a straight change, doesn't turn over, but the arm speed fools. Ryan?
Henderson will bat with 2 down. Already his 10th two-hit game in the big leagues. And short order.
Ball down low.
Just his 28th major league game period. He does not have a 3-hit game yet as a major leaguer.
This could be his first. Gets a hit here.
He took that change up like he was looking for.
Strike right there. I don't know. Well, I called the strikeout before it happened.
Zach Kelly back from Tommy John surgery a year ago. Undrafted Tommy John, D2, now a big leaguer.
And what an opportunity. As you mentioned, their bullpen really struggled. 25 blown saves this year. A lot of guys hurt. You expect Whitlock and Houck to be back, but you still need arms out there.
Both teams' most recent pitchers in this game, undrafted pitchers. Gillespie, independent baller. Zach Kelly pitching in a 3-3 game in the 7th and 8th innings. He still doesn't seem phased, this young man.
Not at all. Doesn't seem phased at all.
Hunter Henderson at 21 years old in big league game number 28. On a 3-2, he'll foul away a fastball.
Well, remember we were talking in the Astros series about nobody's really testing him up and in, and then he hit it on the fly court. And when he tried to get in, now he didn't get it in, but that was part of the deal. You know, they try to do things, and if they do get it in early in the count, you take that pitch, you look out over the plate. 3-2 here, well, you're scuffling, you're trying to hit everything. That's why he's a little late on the fastball.
Ground ball tapped over to second. He's not going to beat that. Error, Royal error, bobbled it.
Yeah, I'm not sure there's any routine play when you're playing in short right field and the ball is hit. You're looking into the sun. You have to charge because Henderson runs well. I mean, the ball is hit very softly, but he comes out. Look at him going down the box. You got to come in. You got to catch it. If you bobble it wrong, in this case, I mean, he has trouble catching it. Look how far he has to come. Ball comes up. He's looking, trying to catch the ball, anticipate everything, how fast he's running. It'll be an error, but again, it's a very difficult play.
That is a tough play to be called an error.
First error at second base this year. And the go-ahead run with very good speed is at first.
Yeah, that seems smarter to me.
He's batting. Henderson holding.
Ball down low.
Well, McGuire throws pretty well. Henderson stole 19 bases, I believe, in the minors this year. So.
That's ripped. Get out off the wall. Bang! Off the wall. One hopper going to be a play at second. No, they're going to hold him first and third for the O's. Ripped it off the wall.
Fenway long single. Double in Baltimore, most likely. Single here, maybe on the wall, 37 feet high.
That extends the on-base streak to 15 and the hit streak to 9 for Austin Hayes.
Hanging slider. Lucky it was not blasted out of here. But it's a seed off the wall. Fan was got all kinds of assists. Won't go anywhere but stand at first.
So Dave Bush, the pitching coach, has a few more words. Pat on the back for Zach Kelly. And a chance for Rougned Odor to push the Orioles into the lead.
Oh, that would be interesting. Huh, Walt? Double steal?
Well, Odor has a chance to drive in a run for the 6th.
Odor. Oh, God. Orioles are done.
Which would be one shy of a career high. Any kind of hit would do it. With Henderson at third. Strike one on a changeup.
Strike one, Odor takes it.
And I'm sure that's what the Matt Bush visit was about. How do you want to try to get him out? And his signature pitch in the minors was a changeup, and that's what he starts him off with.
For 7 runners in scoring position today, the O's.
Line drive up the middle, right at the second baseman, touches the bag. That's it out.
Flexibly doing so. Left foot on the bag, and the O's strand 2.
Strand 2.
We'll make a new bet around every 2 seconds. Not only on the game, but on the game of life. Betting the love is
Baltimore, oh, look at that stat by Warren just put it there. 0 for 8 with runners in scoring position.
And betting that he doesn't turn out to be a cornhole prodigy.
Wow.
Every moment in life is a bet. But life
That
doesn't
is
offer
rough.
$1,000 back in free bets if you don't win. So bet on America's #1 sportsbook, FanDuel, and make every moment more.
Miller Lite has more taste and only 1 more calorie than Michelob Ultra.
In most cars, this is a driver's seat. In the Infiniti QX50, this is Liam's seat. Distant from the wheel, yet close to the action. Warm, but not too hot. This is Liam's seat. But don't worry, we've got a seat for you too. The Infiniti QX50.
That's tough to be 0 for 8.
The Infiniti QX50 at your local Infiniti retailer. Hey, O's fans! 2023 Birdland memberships are on sale now. Select from either reserved or the all-new Flex membership. Commit now for access to 2023 opening day tickets versus the Yankees. Learn more at Orioles.com/membership.
Orioles baseball on Masson is brought to you by Nissan. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself today. Shop NissanUSA.com. Just outside of Fenway Park, Jersey Street. Inside Fenway Park, we're tied. Runs and hits are even. Couple of errors for the Sox. The Orioles 0 for 8. Runners in scoring position have left 7. The Red Sox 3 for 10 runners in scoring position have left 5.
Dylan Tate.
Dylan Tate.
That's the scoreless inning earlier in the week against the Red Sox. Having a great year.
Let's see if he can hold him.
Get the heart of the order. Bogarts to start. Tate has pitched well against Xander Bogarts historically, in particular this year. Verdugo Martinez to follow after a very good 7th inning from Logan Gillespie. These 3 batters retired them all, struck out 2, including Rafael Devers.
Yeah, you would think that it's a good matchup for Dylan if he makes his pitches because he can sink the ball and Bogart's better high ball hitter. Unless you hang something.
GG, welcome in.
A lot of sinkers. And again, just a mix of sliders and changeups.
One of the most effective sinkers in baseball this season. That's a slider foul away. Dylan Tate has thrown now 512 sinkers. 221 batting average on that pitch. 268 slugging percentage. That's very little power. 19 singles, 7 doubles, no home runs allowed on that pitch. You have 4 home runs out of a year ago. That is foul.
Foul ball.
He tripled up on sliders there?
Yeah. That went up a little bit, so it's hit harder. Henderson playing. No, he's not really on the line. I'm never a big fan of that. guy, you know, if you hang one and he hits it right over the bag, then you love your third baseman. But other than that, you're playing pretty good percentage baseball. So he can get a ball in the hole.
'65th game for Tate, 3 more than his career high a season ago.
Change up there. Good movement, but way inside.
Brett, stop.
So can you eliminate the changeup through Bogarts here?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think obviously he's a good hitter. Lifetime 290 hitter. He's just, he's hitting off his sinker. He makes a mistake with the breaking ball, it'll speed the bat up.
That's the breaking ball. Mountcastle, Rutschman.
Foul ball, out of play.
It's so difficult to come in.
What happened to Cat?
When you come in and tie a game, you don't have any room for error. You got a really good hitter at the plate, middle of their lineup. They're looking for runners, and you need to get them out. And until you face, starting pitcher always seemed like you had a little while. Like you're more running like you're running a marathon, not a sprint. Or they were sprint, and he ends up walking around. I guess the sinker pulled it off the plate.
Now that's exceptionally rare for Tate. Just his 10th unintentional walk of the season. It's 277 batters faced if you remove the 2 intentional walks. And it is only his 2nd walk since July the 17th. It's also the first walk by an Oriole pitcher in this game.
Pretty good numbers there. 4 for 9 with a double.
And a tapper by Verdugo. Tate will
Go to second for 1. That's all he's going to get.
The pick by Mateo.
Gets 1.
I'll just give him the gold glove. The immortal shortstop doesn't catch that. Not a good throw. Short hop, backhand. Makes it look routine. You want to get the lead runner, and he's able to do that because that's his intent. But it's a hard play.
Yet another hard play made seemingly routine by Jorge Mateo. So the double play kept in order for J.D. Martinez, who hits into a lot of them. Not here.
Uh-oh, Jesus.
Left field, and the
Red Sox have a lead, 5-3, that quickly. J.D. Martinez.
Monster to make it 5-3.
Second home run of this 4-game series. You could say 14th home run of the year. Got a breaking ball up in his own. Speeds the bat up. Pass ball. Earlier in the series, this is just a breaking ball that he doesn't get where he wants to. And look at Hank. He stays up, and you're hoping that somehow there's a gust of wind. It's not going to help it.
J.D. Martinez's second home run and 5th extra base hit of the series. He is just one of those players where the statistics for the season don't seem to matter. He always seems to hit the Orioles well. And Boston has the lead in the 8th.
Well, like we mentioned, the number that jumps out is just the runner in scoring position. I mean, the fact that he hasn't hit a lot of home runs. There have been a lot of guys that hit home runs when the ball was more lively than he has. But looks to me he can still hit a little bit. All the doubles.
Popped up foul, probably.
100 career games now against the Orioles, and these are frightening numbers. 35 doubles. Now 36. I didn't count the one today. So 36 doubles, 35 home runs, 71 extra base hits in 100 games against the O's. 2 for Tristan Casas.
And the other thing that everybody that I've talked to over the 5 years that J.D. Martinez has been here, he's made everybody else a better hitter. They come back from those Sunday night games, you get in at 3:30 in the morning, and nobody would be hitting out on the field, and there would be Andrew Benintendi and J.D. Martin working on their swing with Tim Hires, who was the batting instructor. Everybody else would be resting, and they wanted to be better at their craft.
He's a young player who looks like he's learned a lot from Martinez.
3 balls, 2 strikes here, bottom of the 8th.
Just a few days ago was under 100. He's at 213 up to the moment with 2 more hits today, 7 for 13 and 3 walks in the series. It's been a breakout week for him. Yankees and Orioles, a lot of walks. That sinker taken and ruled ball 4. Right around the knees, but called low. Tate has now allowed at least 1 run in his last 5 outings.
I think it's fatigue. You talked about it, more appearances this year than last. And that was the biggest fear, I mean, I think of everybody. I mean, when they made the Lopez trade, you had an all-star guy that you knew you were
Like I said, we need a guy for the 8th inning. I can shut it down.
4 for Lopez for the future, global view that Michael has talked about.
Chopper to shortstop. Mateo's going to get out at second. And Dora's going to hold it there.
But the risk is exactly what you're seeing, where guys get more innings, and then all of a sudden...
Preston, what are you doing?
And, you have the fatigue trying to make the pitches.
Over the last 10 days, this is coming into the game exactly what you're talking
What's
about.
up, Joey D? Welcome in.
The American League bullpen and time for the 2nd most innings in that span.
Yeah, it's not like you got a bunch
Jet,
of
what's up?
out there that
Hey, everybody's just coming in. If you can give me a hand, hit me up with a like on that video right there. It's our football show for tonight. We're trying to get up as close to 100 likes as we can before we start. Click on that link and give me a like. That would really help us.
Batista, his last game was the worst of the year, but also it's a multi-inning save. But the bullpen, they went from worst to one of the best. So kudos to the entire staff and all the people that helped them.
Popped up foul, 0-1.
And you use the term that Mike Elias used for the trades, which is global view.
Hey,
If you
Joe,
take
that's
a
pretty
global
good.
view of the Orioles bullpen this year, it's a resounding success. This last stretch is what Brandon Hines talked about. Now a young team has to learn how to get through a 162-game season when a lot of these players haven't experienced that at a major league level. First playoff race in the big leagues for much of this roster.
Yeah. Ground ball up the middle. Touch the bag. That'll end the inning. Going to the 9th. Orioles chasing 2. This will end their season as far as playoff hopes.
As a Main Street bank, PNC has helped over 7 million kids develop their passion for learning through our Grow Up Great initiative. And now, we're providing billions of dollars for affordable home lending programs as part of $88 billion to support underserved communities, including loans for small businesses and low and moderate income areas. So everyone has a chance to move forward financially. PNC Bank. See how we can make a difference for you.
The appeal of Tavala for me was just being able to scan a recipe and being able to eat the food in 20 minutes. Tavala meals are delivered fresh to your door, no hassle. All you do is open your meal, scan it on the oven. It makes me feel really happy that I don't have to clean. I mean, who doesn't want to have a personal chef? Really good.
Tavala, your secret weapon for impossibly convenient home cooking. Get it risk-free.
I gotta
for
mute for
100
1
days
second.
At Tavala.com.
Tavala. Does this look? You cannot get this from a microwave.
Tavala, your secret weapon for impossibly convenient home cooking. Browse this week's meals at Tavala.com.
This back and forth game of the final innings currently leads the way the Red Sox 5-3.
Top of the ninth. Here we go.
Martinez home run. And the Orioles will have one more chance against the Boston bullpen. John Schreiber, a little bit beat up, has thrown a lot this inning. Red Sox giving him a turn to Caleb Ort.
Caleb Ort's who they're going to go to.
Major league save.
Yeah, we've seen him twice in this series. Gave up a couple of home runs, but he has a 2-run lead. And then hard throw. I mean, the home run that Robinson Chirinos hit over the center field fence for the Orioles' only run last night was.
Make sure it's paper turn up print on. He's got to work, right?
And once again,
obviously that's why you're dressed that way.
Strikeouts.
Have fun at work.
Or earned runs in 40 innings, so we got an ERA of a little.
You work today and went tomorrow morning?
16 for 18.
Tomorrow night.
As a closer for AAA Worcester.
Okay. Jerry D, what's up?
Yu Chang has
What?
come in to replace Arroyo at second base.
Oh, yeah. Welcome in, Jerry D. Is this your first time here, buddy?
Kyle Stowers leads off in the ninth. A home run in his last at bat. 2 hits.
Stowers to start it. Strike right there at 97.
It's 9-9 season series that the Orioles have led in for most of the way. But Boston's won the last 2 games in this series. Trying to take 3 of 4 here at Fenway.
Birds still had a great year. I'm still looking forward to calling them tomorrow night and Friday night, or tomorrow night and Saturday afternoon against the Yankees. And I'll probably call them again next Tuesday afternoon on one of the last games of the year. Ball inside, 2-1.
Trailed the season series to Boston after their first meeting this year. And won the next 2, and they've either been ahead or tied every game since. 2-1 to the rookie Stowers.
Fouls that one off, 2-2.
Just 2 innings ago in his second career plate appearance against a lefty.
Yeah, we got to see Stowers go deep off a lefty today.
Giving up a home run in 91 at bats.
First time, thanks for your broadcast. Cool. Hit that subscribe so you can always find me, Jerry. I live in Maryland. I am a diehard Orioles fan, and I try to do them as much as I can. Love for you to come back.
3-2.
3-2 to Stowers.
That's where it all starts.
The future is bright in Baltimore.
And the pitcher who, as you mentioned, had the 16 saves at Worcester, 52 career saves.
Be curious to see what we do in the offseason
Never
as far as some
a save
acquisitions.
in the big leagues for Caleb Ort.
Stowers fouls that one off, 3-2.
And you can see, I mean,
I'm going to do this just for Jerry coming in.
when you look at the scoreboard, if you
Give it to you, Jerry, just because you're coming in. There you go, Jerry. That's for you, buddy.
better be a strike, otherwise you're going to put a guy on.
Swing and a miss. Blew the gas right by him.
Fastball up, and I mean that's a test for any hitter. You know, most lefties, as we mentioned, I mean, they even though he hit the slider, so the slider doesn't have 97. This does. This is, you know, my best pitch, my high seam, 4-seam, 97 mile per hour fastball, and see if you can catch up. And he couldn't.
Well, I think what hurt you, Joey, was your pitching this year. I mean, you got a lot of guys get hurt.
Terran Vavra used as a pinch hitter here for Jorge Mateo. Vavra takes the ball.
Vavra finally getting a hit.
And they play him the ball.
He was on fire for a while, and then we stopped playing him.
I think he's the kind of guy that doesn't hit for a lot of power. steps to left. Throwing fastballs. And once again, base runner. Mullins on deck. Home run bat.
Yeah, you and me both.
353 on base percentage.
Strike outside, 2-1.
Don't apologize.
Falls off the plate.
Right.
It's not automatic.
We saw that on a 3-0. I think it was to Henderson in the second inning.
Or at the set, kicks and deals to Vavra. Fouls that one straight back.
You get him to swing it.
Jeff, I like them for what they stand for, supporting the Boston Marathon, all the history of that, those lives that were affected by the bombing, all that. I love it for that reason. The color-wise, no, I don't. I don't like it.
Two.
Way outside.
Takes ball 3.
Takes ball 3.
Just a little outside.
Take another one that's just a little outside. Tying run on deck.
Ground ball hit over to short. On the shift. Middle of the field. That's an out. 2 down.
Yeah, that ball's right on the corner, maybe a little bit.
Join me for baseball, Orioles fans. Join me for baseball tomorrow evening. Orioles and Yankees. We'll see if Aaron Judge can hit the next one. We'll also do it Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock. Orioles and Yankees.
It tells you something about the state of the Boston bullpen that the 8th and 9th inning relievers in this game, Zach Kelly and Caleb Ward, are 2 non-drafted players out of college. But it tells you something about them, too. And it tells you something
Mullins
about
up there
Mike
takes a
Stevens,
strike.
who continues to call that outside strike.
Outside ball. Another ball was off the plate. Yeah, Barnes pitched, 2 games in a row, so he probably wasn't available today. He's been a closer.
Ball in the dirt. 1-1.
2 in a row. Schreiber pitched 2 nights ago, and the Red Sox are being careful with Cam after his great season and him leading the bullpen in innings.
I want to thank everybody for being here. Thank my moderators, too, for helping out today. Thank my members for their generosity and loyalty. I don't think I had any super chats today. Let me check. Mullins gets a base hit. Goes the opposite way. No super chats today. Tying run does come to the plate.
Mike Malinsky's strike zone has a lot to do with it. Calling that pitch a
So
strike.
don't go away anymore, Angela.
Things that lesson to be learned here. Put it in play. Nobody playing there because of the shift. Tying run comes to the plate.
That's the 43rd multi-hit game of the season for Cedric, the most of any Oriole. And his team leading 155th hit.
All right, Adley Rutschman. He could hit one out.
The tying run is Adley Rutschman, who batted as the tying run with 2 outs and 1 on in the 9th inning yesterday. Is he trying to throw everything away to lefties, or did
I think it's most likely, but not that far away.
Rutschman with 13 home runs on the year. That's another one.
Strike right there. Wow, that's interesting.
Just the balls. Strike zone, played 17 inches wide. It's Mike.
1-1 pitch to Rutschman. Slider again, outside corner, got it. 1-2 now.
He just keeps going back there. You're going to get it.
Well, why not? Those plays, the old term.
I think the umpire just wants to go get some chowder. Chowder, however they say it. Line drive into the shift again. Probably an out, and it is. Throws out Rushman. That'll end the game. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Jeff in the Zone, Joey D, Tiki Man. Thank you for being here. Angela Minta, M. Mara. Appreciate you being here. Jays are in the playoffs. Congratulations to the Jays. M. Mara, thank you for being here. See you, buddy. Have a good day. Appreciate it. Angela Minta, thank you for being here. Thank you to being here. T. Marie's Place. Gigi, thank you for being here. Jerry D, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. On the way out, leave that subscribe for me. Come back and join me tonight as we do NFL football on the channel. Jeannie, thank you for being here. Tiki Man Tim, thank you for being here. We will see you on tomorrow's broadcast for baseball. If not, 7 o'clock tomorrow night, Orioles and Yankees. Thank you again. As we always close it out, everybody should know, hey, it's Joey's world. We're all just living in it, and time is short. This game and this broadcast is in the books. See you soon, everybody.